All right, we're playing. What happened last time?
Oh boy, oh boy.
Everyone went down to the bottom of the sea. Wait.
You jumped way ahead.
We made a friend. All right, we made a friend, and she was turning people into stone, or was she petrifying them? I don't really remember. Those are probably the same thing. And then she was like, "Hey, you should like unbind me from this." And we were like, "Yeah, this is cruel and unusual punishment that you're just being a slave for these people. That's not great." So we went to seek out how to do that, and we went into a room, and there was a giant body of water. And you know, one thing after another happened, and giant evil fish eye thing was happening. So Faith was like, "You know what? Maybe I shouldn't go in the water. That's not a great idea." So then Anfrith went down to the bottom of the ocean because he's a swimmy boy, and he was like, "Cool, I'm here. You know, I'm doing things." But then he was struck by a certain amphibious creature or nautical creature. I don't really know. Something.
Pretty sure those are the same exact things, and there's no difference whatsoever.
All right, this guy knows his stuff.
Well, amphibious means
amphibious
land.
is what
Land
there's
and
no
water.
difference. No difference at all.
Nautical.
Actually,
Nautical's all water.
Nope,
Amphibious
exactly
is water
the same.
and land.
It was an aquatic animal of some sort.
There you go.
Maybe it wasn't an animal. Who knows? But anyway, so he went down, and then he was, stuck at the bottom of the freaking puddle. And then our guy Gain went down because he was like, I could restore him. It's fine.
Mhm.
But then he too was also stuck at the bottom of a puddle. And Matthias was like, I'm a fast boy. They won't get me.
Mhm.
But unfortunately, he too also found the
like
realized at the bottom.
totally logical explorers entering a dangerous room one by one.
Yes.
Hey, man.
Something that we always, strive to do. So, with the power of his big brain and acorns, Sho used the object that was, there the whole time.
Glowing
staring
in
us
the
in the
center
face.
of the room.
Glowing in the center of the room! After it had been confirmed that there was no goddamn traps either. But we did it. We saved the city. We did it. And that was literally the entire session.
That was most of the session. We did also interact with Burden Dune, right?
Oh, that's true. That also happened.
He was a pretty cool guy. We played board games with him, and then as an honorable gentleman, he just got up and left after suffering an honorable defeat.
Also,
and he gave us a book. He gave Ganu the tome, The Lost History of Druids.
Yeah. Didn't he give us a game set as well?
Lost Histories of Druids.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he gave us the game, I think. And even before that, we got a talking to by Araxis because he hasn't been able to find us.
Oh,
he was very pissed. And he wanted help with something.
He basically told us that Ashaya is under attack by the Obsidian Syndicate.
Yep.
Shia?
Yeah. Ashaya?
He wanted us to get the snow elf Thasius Thorvin and get him to a body of water alone.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever that means.
Snow elves.
Nothing bad, obviously.
Very far from the Shia.
Well, there was stuff going on in Ashaya. We did talk about that.
She told us that he was an archfey.
Yes.
Which
you didn't have to unlock that. You guys
know.
just shouted his name in front of a fae. Fuck me for surprises.
Yeah. Yeah, but then all the rest of the stuff happened after that.
Yeah.
Justin went over.
So we've all been restored of our paralysis and brought onto the shore via Sho's nut power.
Yep.
This pleases the
Justin, your nut is so powerful.
His nut is truly the
true.
most powerful. It's
What can I
glowing,
say? I
radiating
just-
even.
I'm just built different.
Yeah.
Reed's face.
My first note is going to be starting in nut room. Almost everybody exhausted.
I'm
Alright.
not.
After your lot entered into the nut room looking for a way to free, was it Serena? Serena?
Serena.
It was Serena.
Serena.
yeah.
You guys explored this area. Faith found out that the waters themselves seem to be cursed in search of her. As her power grows, so does her enemies. The lot of you did your very best, like Justin said, to recover the acorn and defeat whatever was happening underwater.
We
It
defeated
doesn't
it.
matter. You got out of it, and you now are up 1 acorn. So you guys are in that area above. Lord knows where I put that map. But you are above the secret room. That then, if you descend, you'll be in
The Dark Library Secret Room Prime. The first room that we entered, right?
If you descend, you're in the first one where all the books were, and then if you descend again, you'll be with Serena. I want to play Skyrim again. Leave me alone.
Yeah, right.
The waters themselves are now stilled. They still have a little darkened tone to them, but at this point, with the nut removed, the acorn nut removed, this area seems to have quieted. The waters have stilled. The air itself now is that of stagnant water. You guys have a moment to breathe. What do you do in this moment of reprieve?
You know,
Actually, how do you guys feel? How does the group feel right? How do you think your characters feel?
being paralyzed at the bottom of a lake.
Yeah. Let's go through
Probably just need to take a minute. Ponder the meaning of life, existence. Is this worth it?
that. Okay.
That was horrifying. This is a cold grave.
Certainly, and so close to retiring and just being with your family. Just one more mission. Just one more mission keeps
Just
ringing
one
through
more.
Matthias's head. When will it be enough for Matthias?
Good question.
Ryan,
Anyway.
it looked like you were talking, but I think you're on mute.
Oh, I was on mute.
What a good sport. Right, just sitting there. They don't fucking like me. They're ignoring me again.
That's fun.
Yeah, go for it.
No, I was saying, I'm pretty sure there's another acorn. I want it.
Yeah,
Show out an acorn. I want one.
it was in the main room.
We can get you an acorn, Ganu.
Yep.
It was right in your hands, Gano. You
I
were
know.
about to
I
have
almost
it.
had this one. I must have you.
I mean, you could ask Show nicely, he might give it to you.
No, that one's his.
Okay. Well,
What it-
shall we, I'm sorry, does anyone else need a moment?
Yeah, let's just, I don't enjoy being thousands of miles away and still being harassed by this thing like I have, and then everybody was just almost about to die, and yeah.
Faith, is there anything that we can do? Like, what is the nature of this? Like, we know it's a Leviathan, right? Like, or is that its name?
That's what was said to me. Either it claimed itself or somebody, Sea Light. I can't even remember when it was. They said it's the Great Leviathan of the Deep.
Okay. And this creature has you marked from when we had that awful experience in the cave where we met the Biden guy the first time, right? The champion.
No. I got marked when it harassed us down in the City of Spiders.
Oh,
We had to find that one piece underneath in the lake. And it
is there anything that we can do to like obscure this mark so that you can, enjoy a casual beach day every once in a while?
go to Ashaya, face this thing.
I mean, sort
I
of.
mean, I had this vision of Sea Light's cave and an altar, a pool, fountain. I guess, where if I entered this fountain, or I prayed at this altar, I forget which it was. It would. That was the feeling I got, was I could remove it by going there.
Okay. Man, our to-do list sucks, guys.
I was about to say, I was like, add it to the list.
No, it's
Makes it
on the
quite long.
list. I'm pretty sure Ashaya is on the list. It's
It
just
is on the list.
we just had the conversation with Araxis about the snow elves, right? About going and finding what's
That
his
is
name?
not the same place.
I mean,
This
I've been
is
mentioning
Lavin.
Ashaya since we left to go save your family. So that
Yep.
was like the more immediate thing. But then I was like, Ashaya, guys.
Well, I'm for it. We can go to Ashaya next, for all I care. Let's just finish off this to-do list and enjoy a nice, comfortable retirement that I'm sure will be inconsequential and fade into history to
Retirement.
be forgotten by future generations. What,
You
you
know
don't want to
what?
retire?
I'm not sure I'm burnt out anymore. You know what? I really think I want to just speed run this with you fuckers.
All right. Campaign 2, any percent.
we just gotta have a couple 8-hour session days. We just gotta sneak them in somewhere.
You can't hold on. You can't give us the cup side quest and then tell us you want to do the any percent run.
We're not doing the cup side quest. I can assure you of that. This
What
group
do you
will
mean?
never see the end of that cup side quest.
Well, it'll be in the epilogue.
Oh, man.
That's good.
No,
And
you
if-
gotta just add more adventures to the list, and then you just keep doing them and having more fun.
Do we
And
have
this group
a
never
running
never
list on
ends.
Legend Keeper right now?
And then and the fun never ends.
Which honestly could explain a lot.
Oh.
He's like, what the fuck did I write right there?
No, I'm creating some stuff that I was just you were talking, Hunter, and it made me think of evil things. And so I
Oh.
started making them in Mid-Journey.
As it does.
And that's why I'm
Oh
like,
my
but why would I
God.
want to stop? Oh, starting to impact me. Every now and then when Mid-Journey can bring something like that, I'm like, whoa, why would I think that? Terrific.
Yennefer, are you doing okay?
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad down there. I mean, it was couldn't move and couldn't see, but didn't really feel like I was in much danger, to be honest.
Doesn't sound good.
Did we ever find that book? She was held in prison there from the book.
Not yet.
Obviously, we found this. What does that thing do anyway? Show that acorn.
The acorn?
Yeah, I know you saved us with it, but can it do anything else?
Probably. I mean, I could probably tell you.
Did Justin
You have to
write down
get
this?
the other acorn.
I wasn't given a description. I was just told it was a fucking acorn.
Nobody's done anything with it yet.
Yeah, I gotta say, I don't know that I did anything with it, to be honest. I think I just
Oh.
took it.
All we did, it protected us from the being.
That's all it did. It made us invulnerable to the beings.
Well, I think it would made us immune to like all conditions.
Well, we don't know if it was just because if it was targeting that being, or if it was like You good? We see you.
I'm stunned.
um,
I'm stunned.
but yeah, no,
I'm stunned.
I honestly don't really know. I just know that it protected us from the weird
Right.
aquatic thing down there.
Maybe you need both acorns.
Yeah, let's go get the set and then maybe
Yes,
identify them both.
Yes.
You mean we need a pair of nuts?
We need a nice
Yep.
glowing pair of nuts.
That's
Gadu, what you
what
keep
you need.
saying the set? Where's the other acorn?
It's
What-
in the main
what do
room.
It's in the main room.
I know what's happening here, and the confusion here was that when you were in the main room, you stuck your head through the portal, and you saw this one. So you thought you were in the main room, but you stuck your head through the portal, and you saw the acorn. So you thought there was one in the main room. This confusion has been going on.
There's been too much time in between.
That was a very Ryan. Like,
I agree.
Oh, yeah. That did, yep.
Yeah, I did.
I'm right there with you,
definitely. Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. No, it's all right. See, this is what I'm saying. We just gotta power through a couple. Honestly,
I will say though, a second acorn would be funny joke for the pair of nuts. So
Yeah.
I went up, Reed, real quick.
Yeah, you were manifesting
just-
that one.
You
I'm
are
so
just
glad
such men.
I didn't have to chime in there because I was about to be like, did I have a stroke? When did I?
I don't think we did
We are
anything with
we are
this.
yes-anding ourselves. We are yes-anding you into new stuff.
Oh yeah, sure. It's nowhere in my notes, but sure, probably. I guess I did say that.
You're allowed to correct us.
I was second guessing so hard. I was like, did he give me? I feel like I just picked it
There
up.
is
He was
another
so
nut.
confident.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god.
This be mine.
There is another nut.
Like it happened a couple times last session, and I was like, whatever, we'll get through this, and then it'll just go away. But it keeps happening. I was
Sure
like, nah, I
did.
gotta set it straight.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
hmm
Huh.
I mean, Faith, you have those goggles. Do you think that would help figure out what that thing does?
I could do it.
Maybe the
11
key is
minutes.
inside the nut.
I did actually already use the goggles.
Yeah, I thought you had done that already.
Well, I was.
Incapacitated slightly.
Yeah,
Busy
who doesn't
elsewhere.
know what's happening now?
Okay. Oh my
I
god.
can't track the charges
It's
of
not
everybody's
competition,
items.
guys.
I'm kidding. I didn't remember that either.
So
I think
regardless,
this adventure has gotten to our heads.
it has.
We're all just loopy.
We have this
I like
big
this.
glowing
Canonically, I like this. You were all just basically, all of you but one was paralyzed, basically.
Yeah,
So the group is just taking a moment at the
yeah.
just this quiet sanctuary where death sits at the edge of your feet inside the black waters there. But
Yep.
this world itself is just a little exhausting, and you've come quite a long ways on your adventures. You've
It was really
accomplished
quiet
much,
down there.
and yet there's still so much ahead of this group.
Do we want a short rest? Or do we want to push back through and try and find the book that will free Selena?
I think we should keep looking.
Serena.
I
I'm
feel
doing all
great.
right.
We should either keep looking or we should try to find a way downwards so we could find the prisoners.
Right.
I mean, freeing Serena is, I think, a good thing to do, because though
Well,
she
so
have every right to just walk out of here,
I
it might
think
help us.
I think the leader who's upstairs has whatever we need to free her.
That would make sense. Unless there's like a ward. Did she mention if there was like a warden or somebody who came and checked on her, or was it just?
You didn't seem to mention that.
She just mentioned there's or maybe not sure, but like somebody. Oh no, it was the guys playing chess. I think mentioned the leader was upstairs
Yeah.
because they were just like he's lost his way. He's no
Or
longer doing things.
She made it sound like she was thrown in that room and forgotten about.
Well, either way, I mean, looking for a book isn't much of a full-time task. So if
It's
we
not
just go
necessarily
towards
a
the
book
prisoners,
either.
we can-
I think they said it could be like a painting or. I don't
Either
think
way,
it's
it's
If
something
we-
we can do on our way down to the prisoners. I mean, just keep your
If
eyes
we were
out,
to
keep searching.
give, sorry,
Go ahead.
if we were to give her the nut, would it free her from whatever bind there is?
We
It's
can
worth a
try. I mean, it's not gonna hurt.
Do we want to try that?
Sure. Why
See,
not?
Why not?
See, why not?
Your group travels down back to Serena.
I stop everybody for a moment, and oh shoot, I forget what we said. I call out Araxis, and I like wave my hand through the thing,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm like, all right, now we can go.
As you guys go through, you can see she has rested her gaze back down, and as you guys enter back into her room with all the shattered mirrors, with her eyes closed, she shouts out, "I don't feel any different. Were you able to find it?"
Not quite, but we have a different idea, so we want to try something.
Okay.
Show?
Alrighty. What happens if I give her the nut?
Hold out your hand and let
So when you
me
give her
place
the
the nut in your.
Um,
What did you do? Just
she holds the acorn in her hand.
Yeah.
And you see that she's her hairs stand up on end. What
Does
hair
she look like
has-
she's in pain?
No.
Okay.
This is quite the magical artifact. Wherever could you have found something like this?
Just 2 floors up. Just a little jog.
yo.
Hop, skip, and a swim.
Grappling hook.
It's incredible.
A sink is more like it.
Yeah.
This does not free me from my imprisonment here, but this is a token of Cratula.
Hmm.
These are awfully sought after.
Do you know if it has any specific power that could help us here? I mean,
I mean,
what
if we
could
take
use it
10
for?
minutes, we could figure it out.
Well, she already knows. I mean,
I don't know, and I don't have the powers in this world to be able to see the magics imbued in it. This is something special you should hold on to tightly. She hands it back over to the group.
Oh, it was worth a shot. Well, I suppose we're going to keep ascending and searching through all the chambers until we come across the relic that's binding you here. Haven't had any luck so far, unfortunately.
All right, I'll be here as best I can.
I say we go after the leader.
Okay.
We guys think. I think that was the only way we could go as well.
Yeah, I don't think we had many
I don't think
options.
there was. I think we did every other direction.
We
If we're-
exhausted the other
if we're
route.
gonna do that, then we might want to take a rest.
Well, I mean, Ganu,
Wow.
you've been here before. Do you know of a way to get beneath? Where they might, like, do you have any inkling of where they're holding people underground?
This shit didn't exist prior. This is clearly
They
maybe
added a whole lot of
this thing
stuff.
shouldn't be here.
Nope.
So,
A lot of
this
stuff
is
was
newer stuff than what was normal here.
added. This dungeon area, I assume, is new. It's possible we have to go up to go down for some reason.
So I guess the only
Either
to
way,
go is
we gotta. Either way, we have to go up and beat that guy's ass anyway. So
Do we want to take an hour then and prepare before we go up there? Don't know
I
how
could,
powerful he'll be.
I could use some of my power and let it take 10 minutes for you. If that is necessary. How are you
That would
guys
help.
looking? Do we need the short rest?
I'm good. I've used a decent amount of spells, but a short rest isn't going to help me with that. and I have other.
Do you have your wild shapes?
I have my wild shape still. I think so. I believe I have both of them. I specifically was trying not to use them, saving them for a big fight. So I have plenty of wild shapes, and I can fight normally, and I still have some spells, so I'm good. And a short
Okay.
rest wouldn't give me spells anyway. So whatever you guys need to do.
What do you think, Faith?
I'm pretty tired, so I don't think I'm gonna be able to recover much more other than a bit of my magic.
Would it be worth it for you to restore that magic?
Have you already used catnap on me today so far? I don't
Oh,
remember.
is it a one-time per day thing?
Yeah. 1 time per person.
Faith, you're so knowledgeable about spells.
yeah. Thank you. The target gains the benefit of a short rest if it remains unconscious for the full duration and can't be affected by the spell again until it finishes a long rest. Thank you. Yes. I don't know if that was today, but if you say that it was, I believe you.
It was definitely today.
I don't know if we just took a regular short rest or if we did a catnap at one.
Well, sounds like we're leaning towards just diving in. I'm about that. It's been a while since well, it hasn't really been too long. It's been probably about half an hour since we had a good fight.
Feels like ages, though.
It's been so long.
I'm ready.
Oh, I'm ready to go.
Let's carry on then. I will give the acorn back to Sho because he claimed it originally.
I don't need to hold on to it. If
He
you,
claimed
you
the
know, if you're
nut.
feeling,
You claimed it!
all right. Finders keepers. You're right.
So then we go back into the arena area, go up the stairs to the chess area.
Yeah. So you're back to the second floor now. The door's still locked, and there's still an area that you had somewhat picked through when you did your investigation check and found some cool stuff. But still, all the supplies and everything they've been hoarding from the group is inside this room.
Yeah.
All sorts of supplies and different packages, boxes, all out through it. Crates, all stacked up inside this room in a disorderly way.
You mentioned that we had searched through this previously. Upon a second glance, is there anything that could potentially be useful?
Make an investigation check.
I absolutely will do that. That's going to be a 25.
With 25, as you begin, oh no, oh no, I forgot, I left it going. Oh no, that's terrible. That's for Hunter. That one's for Hunter later.
What are you running?
What's that?
The mid journey.
Mid-journey, so, yikes.
What is the picture?
With a 25, as you begin looking around the room, you do end up finding journals, spices, salves from the tribe that has been suppressed
Transact.
and stolen from them, so they couldn't be able to use it. And you do end up finding that was turned around in this room with the 25 against the wall. What appeared to be the top of a crate was actually some sort of package wrapped in paper, and you can see it looks like the border of a frame is poking out of it.
Now, what are the chances that I uncover this and suddenly it has a similar effect to what happened when we first met Serena? What do you guys think? Should
Well, what
I
if
just go for it?
you come at it from like the side of the frame so you're not seeing the image?
Okay. I will
Maybe if you hold the nut too. I mean, it seemed to help show be
Yeah. Here.
from the creature.
Take it.
I'll
Take
take
the nut.
Sho's nut
Thanks.
and then turn away so that the image is facing away from everybody and uncover the image.
All right. You see the back of there's a frame, and it looks like there's a little wire where you could hang it on the wall, and it just looks like that brown, solid backing, paper-ish texture to it. The frame
Okay.
itself is metal on your hands, and nobody sees the front of it, so you're all
And I
just
turn it
staring
around.
at the back of it. It's very large. It's larger than you probably. The size of this.
It's heavy enough that I can't turn it over.
Oh, you can
easily.
turn it over just fine. Yeah, no, you're good. Do you want to?
Yeah, while I'm holding the nut, absolutely.
All right. You turn around and no. As you turn around, you see a depiction of what looks to be a fae with much lighter skin than what Serena has on, and appears to be playing with some sort of water weird in the Fey Wilds, and it's a depiction of happiness and joy.
You guys think this is it?
What does it look like?
It's I will give the vivid description that our dungeon master just gave to the group.
I think she mentioned it could be a painting.
So do we destroy it? Do we dispel it?
Did she say? Do we remember? Did she say if we needed to destroy it?
I mean, we could take it back to her. She's not that far away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sure, it's literally 2 staircases.
Is this it? No. Is this it? No. Is this it? No. Damn.
There's like Banjo-Kazooie type of shit or scenario. Is bringing it over to the thing waiting there by the sign. That's not it. That's not it. My beeswax. What is this game?
We return to Serena's room.
Okay. You carry the painting down. Who carries the painting down?
Here, Annifirth, hold
I'll
this
carry
nut, and you can carry the painting, just in case.
All right.
I've made a great mistake. All right. You guys go downstairs. You say anything as you walk in?
No access.
You guys enter the room. Did you
Yes.
find it?
Hey, depends. Is this it?
She like goes to take a peek and she's like,
I'll put
"Oh."
it like on this like next to her so she doesn't have
There
to
you
look
go.
at us.
Then she turns towards it and she goes, that seems right. That seems right.
Do we need to destroy it?
Yes, yes. I can't do
Oh,
it
okay.
myself.
I kick it.
Eldritch Blast.
Yep. You kick through it, and then an Eldritch Blast burns the rest of it to nothingness. As it explodes out, you see the painting itself is completely gone, the tapestry, so there's nothing left in there. And Serena, a lot of the leaves end up in the moss that's overgrown on her, falls off. Her skin lightens, and then out of the water comes that same water weird that is now going around her hands, and she's giggling as she embraces her friend for the first time in ages that was also in prison where she was guarding. Well, now beneath her, where she no longer stands and now floats above, you can see a ladder that leads down beneath her to an underground area. You see her smiling at your group, and she, thank you all so very much. If you're ever in the Feywild sometime, come say hi. And with that, her weird opens into a portal. She disappears. She teleports back to the Feywilds.
At least we did one nice thing today, right?
Yep.
We did it.
We got
We
that
saved
going
the
for
city.
us.
You know, just
first of many prisoners, hopefully.
yeah, just the average day of destroying oppressors and liberating the oppressed, right?
Yeah,
That's what we do.
That's what we do. Yeah,
Down the
Yep.
ladder.
we are
Yeah,
so
I will
righteous.
go down now.
I
How'd
will
you go
not
down?
go first.
I'll go.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Oh,
It's fighting for the ladder. They
Okay.
all fall down the ladder.
I push
Down the
anyone
ramps.
out of the way.
Slam down. It's loud. There's a big poof, and all these leaves go up. And canonically, I don't care. That's what's happening now. And then as you guys see all these different jail cells lined up, and it startles a whole group. As you can see, these large shadowy figures start going up towards the bar. Some of them cower backwards. Some of them stay unmoving. As you guys are in a completely darkened chamber, besides from your fall and the little light you have coming from above.
I will activate the light on my chest plate.
As you
I think we
do,
found it.
the light, as you guys bright yourselves up, and the light turns on, you can see of the cages there are many different types of animals and beasts inside here that have all been afflicted with the spore disease that you have seen prior, and you see towards the very back a group of Goliaths, all infected with the disease at different stages, but one of which at the bars you can see your sister Ganu with a look of surprise as she sees you for the first time in years.
Yeah.
Brother?
Oh, hey.
Oh,
I found
hey!
you.
How'd you get here?
Ooh, it is a long story. There was some bad guys. We beat them up. We ran into what's left of the tribe. And then we came here to free you.
I wasn't that long. Great. Get here.
Do these locks look to be magical or trapped?
Make an investigation.
Oh boy, sure will I.
I'm just gonna be looking around the area for any signs of guards or.
There's no
Anything like
signs
that.
of guards. The area itself, the guard was above, and you have since freed.
Yep.
It seems like this has been abandoned for a little while too, and many of the Goliaths are looking much thinner than normal.
I rolled a 2, so that's an 8 total.
Fine, not trapped.
These look fine to me. Are they locked at least? I could try and pick
Yeah,
them.
it's locked. So
All
yeah,
right, let me get in there.
Okay.
Get my little grubby hands in there and try and unlock it.
All right, go ahead and make a check for unlocking it.
Okie dokie. 30.
Cool. As soon as you put the key in, a spore on the inside explodes out into your face. Give me a con saving throw. But you unlock
Oh.
it, and you're like, "Ah!" Just on your
These
own
always-
reaction.
Okay,
offhanded.
okay. 19.
19. You're afflicted.
Damn it.
You begin coughing nonstop,
Oh,
and your body begins to seize up.
Oh,
Put the nut in his hand.
Your body
There it
stops seizing up.
is.
am I better?
Nice.
Am I cured? Amazing.
This thing is crazy.
Oh,
Yo, nice.
all of these Goliaths are okay. Here, hold this. I hand Ganu's sister the nut that's in my hand.
Okay, you begin coughing again, and her face begins to fade off. Some of the stuff that's on her drops to the ground, and you can see her being like, and her vitality begin to return to her. You begin stiffening up again.
Mm.
I was really hoping that it would work. Oh.
It was mentioned that there were elders in here that might be able to help with the affliction. Do you know where they are?
Yes. As she goes towards the back, where you can see some of them are almost like fused into the wall at this point. And you can see Ganu, your father, is one of those that's in the wall. You see many of your tribe's people that are so sick. Some of they would like you can see in their eyes they're almost reaching out to you in their eyes with excitement and joy to see you, but they're too drained of energy to make that move. But there is one inside here that is only halfway like your sister, and you can. This is one of the great adventurers that originally inspired you to go out and do so much of this
Ooh.
adventuring. He was one of the Goliaths of your tribe that fulfilled that initial journey that you talked so much about. Remember that to bring out adventures and bring them back. This was like the one of your generation.
Okay.
Let me go get his name.
Sounds like a Blake.
Oh. We gotta get these people out of here, but we gotta be careful not to get anyone else sick.
Atkin Wonderheart.
Adkin Wonderheart.
You see both him and your sister come close to you and brother, Look at you. You've gone on your own adventure and returned to us again. I couldn't be prouder.
Oh, and what adventure it's been.
I-
But
you
we
must
can
have-
go over that later.
Yes, indeed.
Let's get you out of here.
All right, so as you go over to the elders, you can see he begins looking at the other group, and the sister does as well. And they're just like, he's found his own party and his own people and grown into his own person. It's what we dream up. Look at you, all from far off places. Where do you hail from? As he's not even like interested in like saving and dying now at this new amusement in front of him. What are the rest of you doing?
Can we? Great questions, but can we maybe stay on track?
Mhm.
Yes.
Still
yes.
pretty dangerous.
Of course.
People need help.
Yes. So what were you saying, guys, prior to that? What we got? What are we doing?
Am I able to move?
No, you're slowly getting more paralyzed.
Okay, cool.
Nobody's done anything for you.
Give him the nut.
All
So
right.
Ganu's sister has it right now, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Gamer's sister has it at the moment.
Well,
Well, we were asking which of the elders
what if they both held on to it?
was known for.
Vithag.
think.
So we're gonna go to the corner with Vithag, who's basically
Yes.
almost dead, and she'll hand
Let's-
the nut.
Yes.
She'll start getting turned, and then you see Vithag beginning to cleanse herself, and you see her coming to the elder.
Oh man.
Hello.
Oh boy.
You return and bring a token of granola. You got fat. Come here.
Wait, what?
Come here.
Okay.
There's a very frail looking old Goliath, barely any muscles to her at this point, wrinkles galore. Her hair is all frayed of what little remains.
She's gonna pinch her cheeks.
Long
She's gonna do
nails.
it.
As you come in close, you see her and she pinches your gut.
What is this? Where is your muscle?
What are you talking about?
It's good to see you.
Oh, you too.
So, are we in the great afterlife now? Soaring with the eagles that I see you again.
No,
No,
we're getting you out of here. We're going home.
not dead?
No.
Kind of
We
shit
need
is
your
this?
help.
No,
What a
no, I
ripoff.
helped long enough. I lived my life. No. You see her like wipe some crust out of her eyes, and she looks around. Oh no! She continues looking around. I'm still here. I've been sick for so long. They wouldn't just take me. What is this? The great eagle in the sky even talked to me. I was upon its wings, and what you do, you bring me back. I want to go back. I want to see my husband. Why you bring me back to this shit?
Oh, excuse me. Well, it seems like the Great Eagle has some kind of use for you still. Then.
I have use for me. This is exhausting work. Just let me freaking rest sometime.
Do you see all your
As she stands
family
up,
and
you just hear
friends?
cracking galore. And as she does, though, standing, she is now like as thin as a toothpick, but as tall as the chamber. So much so she's even hunched over. She's much taller than Yanu. As she stands up, with cracking and cracking, all my bones, all of the bones, every one of them hurt. I need my supplies. I need to get my magical supplies to heal everybody.
Let's look around.
yeah,
see if
start
they,
looking around
see
this
if they
area.
have a stash for.
They have like a
people's stuff.
supply room where they
Yeah.
stored
You
everything.
did have
You
a supply room that
Thoroughly
we just
remember
walked
her
through.
supply room on the
Yeah, yeah.
second floor of this place.
Yeah.
What exactly is it that you need?
Oh, my
Any
pouch
specific-
of all my slabs and everything they stole
Yep.
from my laboratory.
I've probably seen them.
Yeah. Now that she
So-
mentions it, you're like, oh, that shit upstairs.
So I can go get that if people want to stay here and work on unlocking stuff.
I'll go with
Twitch
Janu.
on
You
the
guys
floor.
stay here.
Yeah. I'll take somebody.
I'll spare the dying Matthias. I'm gonna go around each of the cages and be like, can you back up a little bit?
Mhm.
And then I'll stand like however far back I can stand, and I'll just start destroying the locks with Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, and traps start going off like crazy and exploding, but you're standing off to the side, so they're not doing anything. You begin knocking off the locks, and they all begin
So brutish, so
coming out of
crude.
their areas. Matthias, you are slowly becoming petrified.
Spare the dying.
Does that stop petrification?
No.
Nope. It keeps me alive though. I'll be fully alive.
You're not dying. you're
Feel
just
my
turning to
eyes
stone.
become stone in my skull.
Yep.
Amazing.
And for Thinganu, as you guys walk into the next chamber, you see Ekin with you as he still has a little bit of the moss on his face following you all, and he just like, Ganu, this is amazing, and I'm here to aid. Let's find this together. We can set these things right. This will be good for us all.
Let's do
I
that.
need to help. I've been so claustrophobic in there. It's
Your help is welcome.
wonderful. You guys go upstairs, the three of you, and you begin searching around up there. Faith and Show and three-quarter stone Matthias. And I guess fungus. It's not really stone. You're just having the fungus growing on your body.
I'm becoming one
Oh,
with
that's
the earth.
worse. I feel like that's way worse.
I can feel everything.
Best
Right,
line in
group.
Borderlands 2. The others are looking out and about, and you guys begin to notice. What was it? It was Vigrith? Vithhag. Vithhag. What? Vithhag. What'd I call her?
Vithog.
Vithok.
Vithhag. Okay.
Vithog.
I have VHTHAG, and I don't know how to say it anymore. Said it once, don't know how to say it again.
Classic read.
Anyway, Vithhag, that's what I'll call her. You see, she begins crusting over. You see the spores coming back onto her.
Doesn't she have the nut?
You're fucking fungus. You're not here.
I am.
Doesn't she have the nut?
Make a perception check.
I hope my eyes work.
I imagine somebody else started a light down here after Hanford left, by the way.
Yes.
3. They don't work.
3. Sure. It's somewhere in there. Like, maybe not. You don't know. What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, that
The
tracks.
spores are coming too quickly. You don't know what's going
Too
on.
many spores.
I'm
Hard to
gonna,
tell.
I'm gonna go over to her and be like, where'd the acorn go?
What?
I gotta look around her. Did she drop it?
Make a perception check.
Guidance.
Very good.
Oh yeah, it is 13.
She didn't drop it, and she goes,
I have it right here.
and she opens her hand, and it's not in her hand.
Is there anyone else that looks like they're getting better or anything like that?
Make a perception check.
I'm gonna go to the
Nine.
ladder.
Nope.
This is not my strong suit, guys.
As you are next to her looking for it, and Shell begins to look around, all the cages begin to spin around again, and then lock into a new cage as is the entirety of the circumference of this area. And you guys are currently relocked in here. The ladder is outside your reach. This is some sort of magical living cage down here. With that, as you realize something strange has happened and you now seem stuck down there, we're going to get back to Ganu
Back to
and
Ganifirth.
as you guys are on the second floor.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and make an investigation check to find her herbs.
Good, okay.
14 for me.
14? Okay.
As we're walking, I described what we're looking for to
I figured.
Anfirth. Investigation 11.
Anfirth, you're the first to find it. And as you find it all, you see it's just like, great eyes. I see why you have him a part of your team. All right, let's return.
Is this just like rocks and things? I don't really.
It's a magical way.
Whoa! I wouldn't touch any of that.
As you're looking,
Who
in there,
knows
there's a
what
couple
that
things
stands
that
Hand it
for?
over to Ganu.
see some things that are actually still alive and moving in there.
Yeah, be careful with that. I'll hold on.
As you hold on to it and you exchange it, give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh,
Which one of us?
Ganu.
dexterity saving
Mhm.
throw.
Mm-hmm.
10.
Okay, the bag bursts into flames.
Okay.
What'd you do there?
Oh boy. Nothing. I cast gust to try to put it out.
All right, as you cast Gust to put it out, Anfirth, you notice the room, all on the outside circles of this room, the cells that you remember in the basement appear all around and blocks you from getting on either set of stairs.
Is it like we're in one cage, or is there like there's many cages around?
Just
us?
one cage inside this room, like on the outside, basically keeping you trapped inside this circular. Think of like a roundhouse,
Yeah.
and then there's just a caging on the outside of the roundhouse, preventing you from leaving this room.
Is there a door?
The doors are on the like opposite outsides of that cage. So like, let's get the old Photoshop.
There's a cage lining the outside of the room.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
exactly it. So remember the doors you came in and out. So they're
Okay,
just-
so there's no door to the actual cage though.
correct. Sorry. Yes.
Okay.
There's no door in or out of the cage that just appeared around here.
Okay. Yes.
Mm.
That's odd. Came out of nowhere. Ekin, have you ever seen that before? You've been here.
Yes, this is what happened when we were imprisoned the first time. When
You couldn't warn us about that?
no, it's a problem because the clan just doesn't understand, and they're making the same mistakes over, and healing them won't change what has happened. Gano, you've seen the world. You understand that they live a different way than what we, the well-ventured people, have seen. Our tribe is behind. You understand?
What are you saying?
You notice in his hand, he's holding an acorn.
Yep.
Though his face still has the fungus on it.
Who are you?
Of all the years we spent together, you know me. Ganu, you are one of my favorites.
This is our call. You just need to hear the creed, and it will speak to your soul. I tried to show the tribe, tried to teach them the way my teacher did to me, and they just couldn't take the leap. You'll take
So you force it upon them?
They make their choices. They choose to be with civilization. We need to refresh, a restart. You see the world around us and how it burns?
We protect our home, our forest.
What do you think I'm doing? We are. We are
I
protecting
see our
home.
forest burning.
Oh,
I
God.
see monstrosities where they should not be.
This is the short term, my friend. You must see a bigger vision. You've seen how wide the horizon goes. We do not fly to just a peak. We travel the many mountains. You know this.
Your judgment's clouded. You've been corrupted. Whoever this teacher is has fed you lies.
It's time you meet him.
And you see the gate upstairs opens. Just for the stairways upstairs. Back to the other group. Fuck are you losers doing down there?
Just sad.
Okay. I was hoping we could get around this, but I am gonna go over to Matty Boy, and I'm gonna cast Greater Restoration on him.
On which one?
Matthias.
Okay. And you are healed because it was only so soon. It's been very recent, though. It was a more powerful dose to you. You're okay.
Okay, well, that's that. We need a way out of here. I'm gonna go over. What does it? You know what? Just fuck it. I'm gonna start shooting Eldritch Blast at the gate. See if that does anything.
Yeah. As you shoot Eldritch Blast at the gate, you hear a as all the gates all of a sudden now come out almost like porcupine spikes on all the bars all around the entirety of this area, and it begins coming closer and closer. It's shrinking down as now people are picking up. You see Ganu's sister picking up the elder and being like, what, stop, whatever you're doing, stop, as it's coming in closer. What did you do? What is this? This is different. This is new.
I don't know that we did anything, but I don't like the sound of it.
Something was triggered.
Yeah. Does this sound like anything? Is this a language or is it just making
it
noise?
doesn't sound like a language. It just sounds like
I don't know, dude. There's a lot of languages.
it's a
out
sound
there.
of pain that you've known deeply intimately from the start of this encounter. You've heard this voice before outside the walls of this very fortress. This very ruin.
Oh boy.
I'm gonna try something silly.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna go up to the edge and just like lightly put a hand against the gate bar, and I'm gonna cast I'm gonna use prestidigitation to make my hand feel like warm.
Okay.
Like warm and soothing.
Okay.
And then alongside that, I'm gonna cast Spare the Dying. It's not gonna do anything, but I'm trying something.
Make an animal handling check.
7.
As you put your hand up to it, another one of those spikes comes out and pierces you for 1 damage.
I'll back away for a moment.
So we're trapped in a big tree, right? Is that the gist?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it's like metal on the inside, but tree on the outside.
Yes.
If we started a fire, maybe the smoke would make it sneeze.
I mean, I just tried hurting it and it got dangerous.
Yeah,
It
you're about
started
2/3
collapsing
the size it
inward.
once was. You lost 1/3 of the rooms with the cage coming in with all the spikes.
So I don't know if damaging it is the way to go right now.
We have to be friendly.
What happens if I give it a first level healing word?
Nothing appears to happen.
Well, it's healed for 8.
Just goes out into
He
the
said, "Wow, it did get healed." It's funny.
Hurting it is bad. Healing it doesn't do anything.
That would be neutral.
Be neutral. So, what's more powerful than healing?
Debuffing.
Love. All right. So there's a steel cage on the inside. When we damage the steel, it becomes smaller.
Mm-hmm.
There are presumably no locking mechanisms. Faith put her hand onto the steel or the wood.
Next to the
Probably-
steel, onto
Next
the
to
wood,
steel,
and then a
onto
pierce
the
came
wood.
out of the steel.
Came out of the steel. So
Think
wood.
of let me see. See if I can get a good reference here. Oh, good. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty tiny picture. Jesus. What are we, ants? Are these pictures for ants? What a relevant card. The old monkey in a cage trick.
That's how he gets us.
Very much like that, but an entire room.
Okay.
I don't think I've heard of the monkey in a cage.
The old monkey in the cage trick.
Is it old?
The
monkey
old.
old?
I mean, I'm a little bit of that.
Now, is there anything stopping us from just like teleporting out of this room?
Not necessarily, other than abandoning everybody in here.
I mean, I don't know these people. No, that's a joke. I'm sorry. That was in bad taste.
Andrew's sister smacks you in the back of the head.
I'm sorry. So did this this cage structure behave like this any other times you can remember?
No, never like this. This is new.
Okay.
You think someone could be controlling it somewhere?
I mean, this is not natural cage. As she puts her hand towards it, and is inspecting it herself, she's like, "This is clearly some sort of magical spell, or something's being controlled."
It would make sense that this reminds me of the tree creatures that have been around. They just speak as if they've lost their mind.
Oh, they're horrible. They're horrible creatures. Absolutely. They're corrupted trees. Trees shouldn't have sentience, and when they do, they wish for death.
Oh,
That tracks.
that's horrible.
Every waking moment is the most agonizing pain you could ever imagine.
Wait, is that the case for like every tree that any like druid has ever awakened?
That we've run into, at least, and
Okay, so maybe not all.
Maybe there's
But
a-
still, the trial at hand here. Can I, so does this?
So-
It's not a natural structure. Does it look like a spell?
I don't know.
Make an Arcana check.
Oh,
I
finally.
would like to give him the help action.
No need.
How are you gonna help him? With what?
Like,
Uh,
don't you see
17?
it kind of like looks a little weird here? Maybe look at that. Look at this area right over here.
No.
Very helpful. I bust out a magnifying glass.
No.
A
I wipe the
17.
sweat off of his brow. I give him a water bottle. What do you want
This
from
is
me, Reed?
better. This is better, but like you're trying to help him. It's like going up to a mathematician and being like, "Hey, I'm gonna help you with my calculus," as a master mathematician, just like, I'm working on the cipher. Okay, just give me a second.
Don't forget the remainder.
I know those
Yeah,
numbers. I'm glad. That's a 7. It is indeed very good.
It is a 7. Yes. 17.
17.
I rolled a fucking 2.
That's brutal.
Wait, does
Yeah.
he get the benefit of the help action?
No!
Ah,
Mechanically, fuck off!
alright.
You have to sell me on it to get it.
Alright.
Yeah, no, you can't
She
just.
wasn't sold.
You can't just be
I
like,
needed 2
well, I
bottles
give
of
the
water.
help out, which gives them advantage. It's like
I give him my fingers so he could use them like a calculator.
he's a master. Like you got to find some way to enhance his already incredible skills.
Yeah,
I
enhancement.
stroke his ego.
Oh, there it is. Consider me inspired.
Especially the character build shows not the one that like you buff the ego and all of a sudden, oh, my faith
That's-
renewed.
Yeah, right.
I have nothing to do with this.
All right, Arcana check. It
17.
doesn't appear to be a spell. That you
Okay.
seem pretty sure. Of what abilities or what this is. You need more time. You need more light. You need more tools to try and properly test and understand what's going on inside here, arcane-wise. There's some inherent magic here, but nothing like a spell you would normally, dispel.
Okay. I will relay that info to the team.
Yeah.
See if there's anything we can do about it.
What do you guys want to do?
It's not normal. Can tell you that.
Other than the cages that have formed, I want to just look around the room to see if anything else changed. Like the new cages that have formed.
Make an investigation check. And it's really just one big cage. Everyone's just centered
Yeah.
now, and it's slowly coming in spike-wise.
26.
26. As you begin investigating around the room, you notice from when the cage shrunk in, visibly in one corner of the room, the design of it repeats in a way that it shouldn't. It's not continuous. It looks like almost copy-pasted 1 to 1 in one corner, while everything else is like the continuous wall like you remember. One part of the wall looks wrong. But otherwise, everything else seems unchanged in the sense, besides the room. The cages, instead of being like square, it's becoming a circle and slowly coming in on the group with spikes. Whoa, you got the storm,
Yeah, it's thundering pretty bad over here.
man. Yeah.
And I-
Wow.
Can I try to investigate that weird area with my mage hand?
How far does Mage Hand go?
It goes 30 feet.
Oh, yeah, you can reach it.
Just
Alright.
like, is it like an illusion to start?
As your hand goes out, the Mage Hand like bumps into something.
I'm gonna telekinetic shove it, whatever object is in that space towards me.
Okay.
You get a Bulgara.
Hey, God.
Well, I've returned. I learned your language, and now I'm here to help.
Thank goodness. I could tell you were a man of high esteem.
I have my top hat now. Everything
That's
has
perfect.
returned to me.
It's like one of those moments where the hands just like it like blindly just like tap tap tap, feel something, grab.
Good for you guys. Here. Here. Gotta go here.
Ooh, this is fun.
Right?
It's a disco party here, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
As you touch it and shove it towards you, appearing inside here and growing up a bit inside with all of the spikes outwards, you see the invisibility wear off on this creature. And what you
Oh,
see...
it was invisible. Of course.
What you now see is this, with two cages swinging in its hands.
That card. Fuck off.
Yes, indeed. And if you guys teleported out here, you would have been in the cages, and that's how the fight would have started. But you're too smart for me. You've avoided the trigger of the fight. Initiative time.
I had a feeling, dude. I was like, I feel like if we teleport, it's bad.
You know me so
He's
well.
trapped us in here for a reason.
It's go time.
What's nice about kids is you can just hand them garbage and say, "Hey, can you go throw this out for me?" And they do.
I've
It's
seen
great.
it. I've seen it.
Thank
Where'd
you.
my
You're so
1d4s
helpful.
go? Here we go. Initiative 4.
No,
Okay,
my only
okay.
weakness.
Think of all the time you'll have to strategize.
I guess. How am I gonna strategize against a giant fucking cage?
Why do you always go last, dude?
I'm just good at this game, dude.
Why
I'll
you
tell you.
always?
He's not playing Bologna anymore.
Yeah.
We had to buff her because Bologna, if you remember, originally was hot trash. Because him.
Yeah.
Gotta get
It's
through
just
this
who I
stuff.
am.
It's in my blood. No.
It's quite simply inevitable.
You are more than the dice that you roll.
Am I though in this game?
All right,
Yes.
here we go. So we're in the fourth. June. All right.
Remembered I have a seltzer. Life's good over here.
All right. Start of the round. Up. Gotta roll initiative for the boy. All of the Goliaths are too sick to help you fight. And for my sanity.
Shocker.
Fuck off. Canonically, it makes sense. Fuck off.
I know. Makes a lot of sense.
All right, so D&D in top of the order, Matthias.
Okay. There is something to aim at, presumably. What does this creature
What you
look like?
see is what you get right in front of you, right there.
All right. So there's a glowy bit in the forehead there, right?
Sure.
All right. I am going to aim my crossbow and go ahead and fire a bolt at that glowing piece in the forehead.
Go ahead. Roll the
Okay.
hit.
I'm gonna use sharpshooter.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 26 minus 5. That is a 19. Does that hit?
Nope.
Okay, so no, it does not.
No.
Oh, okay.
Did you say 26 minus 5?
Also 21.
No, it was different. Hold on. No. Yes. 26
21.
minus 5. Excuse me.
21.
21.
No, doesn't it?
No. Nope.
Okay.
It
bonus
does in the
action.
sense of it goes right toward that glowy part and it cracks and snaps.
Okay, excellent. I'm gonna bonus action hide.
Where?
Are there any
Mechanically,
indicators?
these things need to make sense.
What does the arena look like?
Absolutely. So right now the arena is a cage that is all spikes on the outside. That is about, I'd say, 10 feet tall. It is probably 30 feet wide. There is like 12 sick druids taking up a portion of it. 30 circumference, or maybe 60, so radius of 30, 60 diameter of this fight. This giant 10-foot thing with these swinging cages is in front of you right now, a la Kingdom Hearts style. And you guys are, the whole place got rewired. There wasn't like any rocks, there wasn't anything. This was just a holding cell for them. So there's dirt, there's leaves, but like I guess you could try and dig yourself down right now, but you're just facing this. You could try hiding behind your friends or some of the sick Goliaths as you want. You do risk hiding behind Goliaths, getting them hit by this thing.
I mean,
You don't
Yeah.
know them.
I don't know. I'm sure they'll be fine. Is it possible for me to like kind of like a rock climber position myself in such a way? My wife is calling me. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Please
Okay.
continue, and I
Yep.
will be back.
All right, yeah. So we'll find out. All right. So what did this thing? So that would be a. So this thing's next. So since he just walked away, I want. I'm gonna do because she's the only one on her feet. It's going to be Yanu's sister and Sho and Faith.
No.
I need all of you guys to give me wisdom saving throws.
Wisdom, you said?
Yes.
Can do.
17.
17. Okay.
Is this a spell, by the way?
Yeah.
Or magical?
Well, it's an ability, so no.
Is it a magical?
Natural 20
It's a
for
magical
26.
Okay.
What'd you say? 26.
Natural 20 for 26.
Oh boy, feel the
I mean,
drought.
it's not just a 26. I mean,
It's a
gosh.
natural 26. Show as soon as you feel what's happening, you see this thing. Let's see. We get the.
Oh, God.
You are like, no thanks. And as you can see, shooting out of the cages in its chest are these like glowing lights that just travel towards you, but there's like a little bit of that fog towards it. They shoot towards you, Faith, and Ganu's sister. Ganu's sister fails, and you see her
No.
get taken inside. Faith fails, and she appears inside a cage, and then there's one cage with nothing in it now because you successfully got out. So right
Okay.
now, both Faith and Ganu's sister, I should get her name. It's in my notes around here. Are imprisoned. But when you see that happen, the two of them imprisoned, on its head, that little thing Matthias tried to shoot, it now is bulging out and almost looks like a third eye on its head has now come out.
Okay.
That'll be its turn. So next up is Faith. At the beginning of your turn, you'll take 30 points of psychic damage.
Ganu's sister's name is Nymea.
Nymea! I know it's here,
Sound
but thank
familiar,
you.
that.
Yeah, I just didn't feel like grabbing. Probably wrote it down too in here on my cheat sheet. Did I? No. All right. Nymea.
So I'm in one of the cages that it's holding.
Yes, you're in one of the cages right now.
I'm gonna look at its face,
Okay.
and now that it's a nice big target,
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna hold out my left palm and the almost tattoo-like emblem of a stag shows up, and I'm gonna shoot lightning bolt at it.
Your spell fails immediately.
Mm.
You realize these cages negate magic.
No.
Rip.
Hit it with the slap.
As soon as you're smiling and you go to go off, you're like, oh no.
Oh no, my
Oh,
only weakness.
no.
Anti-magic.
Oh no!
Oh
it's a spellcaster.
no! Give me 1 second. I kind of want.
Is this
Yeah.
being corporeal? Like, could I stand
Yes.
on it or touch it? if
Absolutely.
Desired.
It is absolutely physical and corporeal. Next up, dude, why are you fighting me so hard? Just give me a decent.
Just pre-roll some attacks. You know what I mean?
Yes, so it is. Believe, unless Faith, you want to do anything non-magical, you did use your action to figure that out.
I don't have
Oh.
anything else.
Okay, so that'll be your turn for right now.
Oh,
Do you make any kind of save to escape?
No.
Okay.
Let me.
Very good. So what next up is show.
how far away am I from the third eye looking thing?
30 feet or less.
Perfect. We're gonna pop a Misty Step onto that bad boy.
No, don't do
Don't do that?
it. Give me a wisdom saving throw. You just told me. You literally just told me.
Yeah, and I want to slap it.
I
Can't
have
slap you if I'm not
range
next to it,
attack.
man.
You have movement. Anyway,
How
You
am I
do have like
supposed to slap
crazy.
it?
what's the
range.
wisdom saving throw?
How am I supposed to slap it, Reed?
You
Uh,
have crazy reach on your weapon, don't
He
you?
does.
I do.
He literally
19.
explained the mechanic he avoided to me, and then I'm
19.
thank God, you're good. you feel as soon as you Misty Step, so the Misty Step works, but as you are, you feel that the cage that you didn't go into, all of a sudden, like as you're in that in between, that magical realm that pulls you from one place to another, the cage begins to pull you into it.
Hey,
You have
yo.
to use your will to not be sucked
Fuck
into
that.
that cage, and you're like,
Nah.
and you just barely,
What do you mean, just barely? I did.
barely.
Bro,
don't get
this is a
sucked into it.
pass, alright? It's the same on the report card. It just still shows up. It's the
Alright.
50
same.
degrees, baby.
All right, what do you want to do?
Well, I'm gonna make some attacks that are gonna hit, so
Oh,
that's where we're at.
what
I
did you
rolled
roll?
natural 1.
That's
Yeah.
not gonna hit.
I rolled a
Uh-huh.
15.
One doesn't matter, but then a 15 total.
Yeah,
Okay, that hits.
that's dumb. Okay. I don't deserve this. I'm not worthy of this damage.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. Hey guys, don't do the magic things, by the way. Highly recommend not doing that unless you want to be in the cage. What is that? 25 damage.
You got it.
Yeah, I did. Fuck that eyeball.
Okay, as
And
you
its
see,
eye hole.
as you hit into it, the eyeball explodes on its head.
Yeah, get fucked, eyeball. Let's go.
Out, Ganu's sister gets vomited up in front.
Ew.
The eye recedes, and Faith is still inside the cage right now.
I
but
gotta
you
do it
see-
again?
What's that?
I gotta do it again?
Yeah, try again.
Oh,
Go.
man.
Oh, yeah.
That's
yeah.
not, I was
Oh,
saying
you-
I can't do it
you
again.
out of
I was saying
attacks?
I
Yeah.
Motherfucker. The dice are not with me today.
All right. Is that it for you, Show?
Yeah, I rolled a natural 20 on my save and a natural 1 on my attack. You can't plan it out any better than that.
Yeah, pretty good, pretty good.
Yep.
So end of the round, layer action. The entire
Oh, not the lair.
the entire layer comes in another 10 feet. It's only 50 feet now. And then it takes its cages and whips them around. And make 2 attacks against Show to try and hit.
Yeah, it is. Filthy bastard.
26 to hit.
26. What was
Okay.
the other one?
And 20. Not natural.
20? Okay, I will...
Shield you a little bitch.
Why don't you just tell me what the damage is on the first one?
All right.
I have
So the first
math I have
right.
to do.
The 26, as it goes into you, it flips the cage that Faith isn't in, and all of a sudden the spikes come out of that cage and slam into you, and then pulls it off. That's going to do 25 points piercing and con saving throw. Because as it stabs into you, you see all these spores come out.
The con save is 17.
17. You're good.
You said 25?
The first one, yeah, 25 points of piercing. And you now have a bleed effect for the next 3 turns.
Oh, I wasn't going to avoid that. Okay. I will...
You gonna get hit with Faith?
No, I'll shield.
So the spikes go off, and Faith, you're like, "Ooh," as it pulls you up, and you see magically shields and stops. You can see blood pouring out of Show, concentration on his face as you're like above him in his magical shield at that point. and you guys like eye contact for a second, both not knowing like who's in the worst position at the moment. And then the cage comes off.
This sucks for both of us.
Cage is
It
coming off.
now Matthias's turn.
Okay. So we observed that Faith was unable to cast magic within the cage.
Yes.
However, I saw Show teleport right up to that thing's eyeball, and
Yes.
that magic seemed unaffected.
It did.
Okay,
Uh,
cool.
But then Show was just like,
I-
"Don't use magic!" when he got up
Yeah,
there.
I was like, do not use the magic.
I'm like,
weirdly
I don't know.
It will suck you in to the cage. Or at least try to.
Oh, okay.
That's what I felt when I was teleported.
Okay, I get you.
He said telepathically.
Understood. Well then, is the eye still exposed? It exploded. No?
Yeah, it's not there.
do there
Instead,
look-
it looks like when you first shot at it now.
Okay, so I'm not gonna waste my time with that. Do there look to be any other vulnerable points on this thing as I like scurry around between cover or trying to like weave between the spikes?
Make an investigation check.
Okay, I will do that. 20.
20. There does not appear to be any other vulnerabilities inside this thing.
Okay, is the cage that Faith is in within interactable range?
Sure, yeah.
Okay,
There's not a lock on it.
there's not a lock on it.
No, it's literally forming out of the flesh of its hand.
Yeah, sorry. This is a tough one for me. Because I need to have something to shoot at to do damage, but I don't want to get sucked in there. I'm going to hold
Not
my
a meat
action.
Shield, a strange, different type of encounter. That's intriguing.
Yeah.
I'm
I'm going to hold my
bored and
action.
waiting for other things.
I'm going to hold my action to cast a spell when its eye reappears.
Okay, you can attempt to do that.
Yes, I will attempt to do that. Thank you.
Next up is the jailer. The jailer will once again look at Ganu's sister Naimia.
Namora.
Naimia. Show and Matthias. All of you guys give me wisdom saving throws. You're muted, so take that, Justin. I'll take it as
I'm
a
so
0.
wise.
13.
13.
13 as well.
Oh, okay.
Put me in the cage.
Okay.
Do it.
I have no reaction. I can't do anything.
No, I understand. All 3 of you failed, and there's only 2 open spots. So,
Yeah.
Who goes in?
yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking.
Well, what order did you say the names? Let's go by that, I
She got a
guess.
2, so Ganu's sister's gonna go in first. She goes, I
Rock,
say
paper, scissors.
into a cage, and then
Just do it. It's like a skill contest, so whoever has the lower wisdom would go in.
who has a lower?
That would be me. I only have 12 wisdom.
and then Matthias goes
Mine
into the
is
chest.
12 as well. No.
Oh
Oh man.
god. Oh no. Rollies?
I mean, you already volunteered. It's too late.
Yeah. Put me in the cage. No, it's fine. Do it.
You get fucked.
I held my action.
Matthias just goes in. There's some weird ruling from a god. Get fucked. Who's that
That's okay. I was useless this encounter anyway.
Oh, that's funny
He
as
goes
hell.
inside. Okay. With that, people are now stuck inside. Faith, at the start of your turn, you only lose 10 health this time, but you see, like, her essence getting drained into this thing, and you see its eye come out again, and it seems a little less damaged on this round.
Oh, great. That's good. If only we had a whole party here.
Now we're good. We're gonna
Speaking
fuck
of
this
the
thing
whole
up.
party, let's go to the
There
other
it
room.
is. There it is. I was like, I could just sit here the whole time. There's no way.
You two. As you guys walk up the stairs, with Akin, you see sitting on a crushed rock sanctuary this individual.
Oh,
Storm finally got
boy.
to me again. I have a lot of that. It's not in Firefox. Open a new tab. Hey. Fuck that. As you guys walk in, you see this individual.
Whoa, he looks cool.
Okay.
Sprawled out in all the decay, in a druid-made armor around him as he stares at your group.
He's just looking at us.
As the
He's
two of them...
keeping
Shut the
Tom?
fuck up. I'm buying time, you fucker.
Okay.
Give me a second.
His name is Zenya.
He's a fucking voyeur. Get him.
He's just standing there, menacingly.
He's a pervert. Get him.
He's distracted.
One, two,
Get him
three.
now.
Testing.
You're working.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's alright. Yeah, that worked. That's fine. Good enough.
You do sound like an evil villain. If that's what you were going for.
You bring me new disciples to the creed. Why are they in my presence?
I am a disciple of yours.
Doesn't seem like your disciples much follow you anyway. A few of them just left
Cowards.
not a moment ago.
Think back. Fuck. Damn it, I went to speak for the other one, then you guys spoke up, so then I gotta go back.
Lost. Lost and corrupted by the lies of civilization in this world. I've been spoken to. I've heard the creed true. You
They seem to think that you're the one that's lost.
can see it in your eyes. There is no willingness to learn. There is no chance of redemption. This is a lost cause. Akin, you did not bring these as disciples to return. You brought these as dogs to be put down. Shall I put you down?
I think it's about time we rid the world of your corruption.
I will see the world burn before I stop the creed.
That's your problem.
Roll initiative.
Wow. What is he talking about?
Whoa, whoa, ah. Whoa,
what
we're
is
traveling
going on?
dimensions.
There it is. All right, on the screen. Okay.
The voice is still on.
Guys, I think he designed this for 5 players.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We got this. It's okay.
They'll be fine. We just have to kill the jailer, and then we'll be able to help you.
Yeah.
You put the magic boys in the fucking magic jail. Crazy how that works.
Yeah, that was the big dumb.
That was smart. That was so smart. Cleverly crafted encounter.
Clayton's looking at it, and he goes, "Uh-oh." Uh-oh is right, kid. Hopeless.
Oh, you know what? I have Flux on. Oh, there's not. Okay. We're in initiative 4 with you guys. Okay. I didn't even... And Akin is in the fight as well. I gotta roll some initiatives. Sublime! On brand for...
We are in trouble.
Oh, yeah, we are.
No, we're gonna be okay. We're gonna pull through.
And make that double.
Meows, that's right.
Okay. And then we have leader who's and then Akin. Rolled. Okay. So now we have a fun balancing act of 2 encounters in 2 different locations with a bunch of bullshit going on, and all the player
that's
boxes
crazy.
are wrong, so I gotta fix those too. Talk amongst
What do you mean?
yourselves. How are your characters feeling in this moment? Yanu, let's start with you. How are you feeling about one of your lifelong people you've looked up to corrupted by the Creed?
Very upset and angry.
I like that.
Use that.
Oh yeah, what are you gonna do about it, Ganu?
I'm gonna beat some ass right now.
Whoa.
Meet some bass.
No, they are so far from the light. It's disappointing.
You might.
Oh,
They
he's
can't
not
tell
mad.
the
He's
forest.
disappointed.
Yeah,
They can't tell the forest from the trees.
actually both. They can't know that what they're doing is
What?
destroying the world.
He's not mad. He's disappointed.
Faith, how are you feeling?
I'm both.
I'm in danger.
Anfirth, how are you feeling?
It's a good question. You know, he came up here to help Ganu find this thing because he was being nice. He didn't want Ganu to go up by himself. And now there's this giant creature thing that is staring us down, and it's 2v2, and you know, it doesn't seem like a good scenario.
I mean, come
You
on,
guys are
guys. You can't
kick
always
their
have the
ass.
numbers every time you have an encounter.
This is where you summon
This is a
a
fair
bunch
fight.
of cows. Summon 8 cows and cast Wall of Force, so that the cows can trample your enemies.
Okay, so caught off guard. There's a bit of how Anford's feeling. Matthias, how are you feeling?
Like, probably. This is a very difficult one for him because his normal, like, he's out in the open. There's nowhere to hide, and his usual tricks aren't working as far as like magic. And this thing is really hard to hit, and the targets keep moving.
Yeah, and you're in its.
So it's like trying to figure out a puzzle where the rules are changing all the time, and he's just like, "Ah, shit, now I'm in a cage."
The group seems overwhelmed for the great climax of Ganu's arc. You're being tested. Okay. So, here we are. So, top of the order. Let's see initiative-wise. So, who rolled? Ganu's at a 12. So, Ganu does not go first. First is, in fact, I mean, everyone looked like pissed. Like, I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm. Are we just
Initiative 4
using
was
initiative
not
4?
it.
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
Okay.
They're stuck there. They're like almost even caught off guard. You guys are a little slower when you're like, oh, geez, this is totally not cool. What's happening? We're not on our terms. So first up is going to be the leader of the Creed. He's going to leap off the altar and come down on the two of you with its claws and sink it in. And he's going to whisper into your ear, Ganu.
Sweet nothings.
You're not worthy of this blessing from the Creed. Go find your afterlife full of lies. Soar to the endless clouds.
All right, so it's going to make attacks against you guys. So first two.
Oh god.
Fire! Ooh. So that'll be a. Oh, that's a big number. Just add one, read, and then subtract one. 31 for Anford and 30 for Ganu to hit.
Did you say 31?
I did say 31.
It's nothing. It's chump numbers.
You could lower those numbers like 10.
I rolled really high.
Uh-huh.
I'm not really high on my bad guys. Then normally you guys just kick them in the dick, and then I have to somehow crawl back into it. I imagine those hit. Okay.
Yeah, so that hits.
You
Yeah.
have a high AC, but I'm pretty
Hey,
sure I
it's
capped
31.
it, so you can't stop me. For the first time in 4,000 sessions, Anford feels something pierce through not his armor, just a little spacing he has between his armor. And he's like, "Oh shit! They finally found some. A little gap, tiniest gaps."
As he feels it about to come in, he
Yeah.
activates the cloud rune on his gauntlet and redirects the attack to Ekin.
This man's
Oh.
unbelievable.
Nice.
Luke refuses to ever be hit. All right, yeah, that's what it does, right? I do have to re-roll or anything, or no?
Yeah, you can't do anything. Yeah, no, it's
Yeah.
31 to hit Ekin. Yeah.
So, as it pierces into Akin and into Ganu, you see the claws glow on him. Oh, you know what? I feel like I should have the bad guy up. Okay, there's two things actually that are going to bother me. The camera.
Ooh, careful, bud.
Top view camera is fine because it gets the whole. Actually, we don't even need. We don't even need. We're here. We're in that. And then this camera. Zoom. So as the claws pierce in, and dig into. Oh, listen. I want him. Add. At some point, we'll just get health bars. I'm going to put it on screen. I'm just going to create. It's just going to be a video game. There's your boy. All right. Okay, so as he comes down, puts his claws inside you, you can see next to the altar here that you see that like mud sludge type of area. To top view would be north. That itself, you can see all this like bubbling coming out of it, and as you see the claws come out of Ganu's skin and Akin's skin, that same bubbling is coming out from them. And Ganu, give me a con save, and that's part of me going to be 20 points of piercing damage.
20 piercing?
Yes, sir. And 20 to Akin. That's a fucking 3 hit, dude. And you see Akin, the spores fall off as he begins to go into a beast form, very similar to what you've seen Ganu do in the past. And then as those spores go off, it looks like whatever is going on doesn't have the effect it does on others. Ganu, what'd you roll?
Constitution?
Yeah.
16.
16. Ganu, you are infected with these spores, and so you have disadvantage right now on any saving throws.
Okay.
As you begin to feel your body have fungus and stuff growing up on it. With that, that will end his turn, as you will see himself enlarge a little bit in size as he grows into a beast form of himself. The two beasts flanking you guys. Next up is now Ganu.
Let's go, Ganu. Ganu the man.
Hey. So, I am going to... So, would I have seen a Stegosaurus?
No.
Nope.
Nope.
That's lame.
Dinosaurs, fuck you. Dinosaurs are almost exclusive to that island, Yongo.
Oh, I'm not saying it's unfair. I'm just saying
Oh.
it would have been cool.
Yeah,
I
it
didn't
would.
think I had.
Yeah, okay, I agree.
No, I'm not saying that was unfair.
You're-
I say it's unfair. Let him wild shape into a Stegosaurus, you coward.
That's fun.
There's so many animals you see.
There's so many. So many.
Stegosaurus.
Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna have we're gonna do this.
Yes.
Shoot, where'd he go? There he is. Okay. I'm going to use both my charges to do Earth Elemental.
Attaboy.
Boom. Bonus action. Wild Shape. Earth Elemental. And then I will use an action to smash.
Yeah. Oh, look at that.
Okay.
Get him.
I'm gonna smash the leader guy twice.
Go for it.
Uh, 16.
Does not hit.
And
As the first fist comes down, he grabs
Onto your wrist.
Mhm.
What potential you might have had if you just heard and accepted the creed into your heart.
throws your hand
And
back.
then I get 23.
Yeah, that hit.
So he stops my first one, and as he says that, I just fucking just slam him in his stupid face.
Yeah. How much damage?
And that's gonna be 2. Oh boy. It's 2d8. So here's a d8. Okay. Ooh, nice. Okay, that's gonna be 14 bludgeoning.
Okay. As you crack into his face, there's a satisfying crunch as you go in, and many of his beast teeth begin to chip a bit on one side, but the punching into this feels like a solid, his bones made of maybe steel as you punch into this, but as a rock elemental, you have no problem crunching through the very ores and elements of this world, and you send him right back into the wall. It cracks into it a bit, and then wipes a little blood from his face.
Now we're talking.
All right, Janu, anything else? No. Okay, moving on. Matthias, you
Okay,
are
I am
in a cage right now.
I am in a cage.
At the start of your turn, you will
yes.
take 25 points of piercing damage.
Love it. Thank you. Piercing damage?
No, you're right. What did I do last time with Faith?
Psychic.
Psychic. Thank you. That's what I meant.
Okay, that's fine. I love it. All right.
As inside the cage, you feel your entire existence being ripped out of your body as he shakes the cage around.
Okay. I don't suppose the gaps in the bar are large enough that a tiny little halfling might be able to slip through them.
You can try.
I don't like the sound of that. I can try.
Okay.
I would like to try.
Okay.
Would it perhaps be an acrobatic feat to try and contortionist my way out of here?
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna give it a shot.
Go for it.
18.
He's
All
gonna
right.
do a backflip through the cage.
As you begin to contortion your way out of this, you begin to notice the bars begin thinning and thinning and thinning until it's almost becoming a solid wall, and you're almost about to get sinked on it. And you come back in, and this is like a magical demiplane, like a stomach. It ain't
Yeah.
gonna let you out.
Okay. Am I able to? My hand did go out, so presumably
Mhm.
physical matter can pass through the cages.
Presumably.
Presumably, is there an eyeball? Maybe
I said that last
sucked us-
time on its face, it came back out.
Okay, all right. When it did the suck on me.
When it did the suck. All right, I'm gonna. Well, my son's gonna take a header off of my lap, and then I'm gonna shoot it in the eyeball.
Go for it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do sharpshooter this time. Oh my god, wait, I'm a halfling. I'm a halfling. It's fine. We reroll those. That's a 29 to hit.
That hits. Roll damage.
All right. I don't think there's a world where I get sneak attack on this, so I'm gonna expend a use of bardic inspiration to use psychic blades and roll some extra damage.
Resource?
What is it? I think it's 3d6. 3d6 more. 1, 2, 3.
As Matthias,
so
you try and get out, and as you're about to get crunched, you just take your crossbow and make a perfect shot through the cage up into its eye. It explodes.
9 piercing, 9 psychic.
18 total.
And I can't exactly move anywhere, so I guess.
With that, you see Genu's sister comes out again.
Nice. Save me! Or anyone. Just wait until the eye comes out and then hit that.
That's the plan.
Faith, it is your turn. You take at the start of your turn 25 points of psychic.
Oh.
Nervous.
Why does Ganu's sister get to come out? Why isn't there an order to this thing?
There is! You've already noticed! Who's the first person to come out every time when damage is dealt? One in the center.
His sister.
The one in the center!
Ah.
Not the cages! Understandably, I know you want to.
It didn't bring its eye out when it consumed me.
He pierced it. So now the eye has now gone back in, and the two of you are in cages right now.
What did you do to get in here?
You're in separate cages.
What are you in for?
I can't do anything. It doesn't let me use.
Nothing outside of
Everything-
magic. You dirty
Everything is
little ritual.
magic.
Sucks to be you.
Do you have any rope or anything?
No, I used my rope for Serena's room. I am going to hold an action
Oh.
to.
Mm-hmm.
How does that work?
Got sandals or something, probably.
To throw a
Take your
knife
shoes off.
at the eye when it next appears.
Okay. Sounds good. You hold that action. Anford, it is your turn.
I am going to start off by casting Spirit Shroud.
Yeah.
Nice.
What does that
He's
do?
doing it.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, it's just there's like spirits that come around me, and
Okay.
now when I make attacks, they do
Okay.
damage.
It's
That's not what I
damage. Show's done it before. It's
Excellent.
damage.
Good, good.
Damage.
And I'm
Radiant damage.
gonna attack the leader.
Go for it. As you see, he's coming off the wall that just got indented anime style by Ganu punching him in, coming up with a smile. You then?
17.
17 just misses.
Oof.
As you go into swing in with your flail, and you see he catches the flail, and he goes,
Now you wouldn't make a good follower whatsoever.
attempts to crush it, and you pull it back before he can.
24.
And then you smack him in the fucking face. How dare you?
Alright, so 6 bludgeoning.
Mhm.
Wow. 1 thunder.
Got
That's
him!
a lot. That's a lot of damage.
And yeah, I think I'm gonna stay radiant for this.
Okay.
That makes sense. 5 radiant damage.
Okay.
That was weak.
You can feel like the wall, this individual. Normally when you fight bad guys, you feel give when you hit them and hurt them. You're not finding a lot of give in this individual. End of Anford's turn. Shows a 6.
Oh, and both Akin and the leader are slowed for 10 feet of their movement. That matters, but they're not
that
gonna
is.
lose, I'm sure.
Did I forget the jailer's turn? Or no? No,
I
right?
don't know.
No.
I
No.
don't think so.
No, I didn't. Good, good. So, it is Show's turn.
Cool. I'll get a bonus action blade song.
Yep.
And then,
And a beautiful flourish.
has the eye made its reappearance yet?
No.
Okay. I saw Matthias get out of the cage, right?
Attempt to try to get out of the cage before you get
Attempt to
sucked
try to
back
get out
in.
of the cage.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Based on trying to like teleport and use magic and shit, if I tried to attack the cage, would it do anything? Do you think, like adversely to me? Or does it
Adversely to
kinda-
you, probably not. No.
Does it kind of seem like the cage is just like its own separate thing that I can't really interact with outside of the eye?
Some separate thing you can or can't interact with?
Can I interact with the cage without
appears so.
interacting with the eye?
It appears so.
Okay.
And it
I'll
could-
make one attack against the cage holding Faith, if I can even make it
Try.
to that.
Try.
Also, Spirit Shroud, anything I attack can't regain hit points until the start of my next turn.
We're
So
going to know.
A 27.
27?
Yeah.
27 hits.
Okay.
Hey, don't roll damage. All you need is 1
Okay.
point of damage.
I was gonna say, I had a
Fate
feeling
comes out.
I could. Yeah.
You just barely crack
It's
into
like-
that cage, and you see Faith get spit out.
Let's go. Your cages. All right. Cool. Well, let me
Faith,
see if I can.
you feel this entire, like, almost like a planar shift as you get shunted out from the cage. The cage itself reforms and reattaches in the jailer's hands as it continues to swing back and forth.
Nice.
Okay.
What's
cool.
this? A boss fight requiring teamwork that you can't solo? No!
Hey, now I figured it out. Don't be, hating on me. I did the teamwork thing.
You did.
And
Do
then
you
I
have
attacked
another
the
attack,
cage.
or is that it for you?
Yeah, that's right. I have another attack, and then I do the one holding the thighs.
You can attempt to.
The power
No,
of friendship
I'm doing
unites
it.
us.
Yeah.
It's a 22.
No. As you crack into it,
What?
it is way
Who
too
wrote the
strong.
script? I'm the hero. What are you talking about?
As he
I'm
whips
the
down
main character, Reed.
your crack, and just a big, like, I got this, the focus of show, whipping around his magical artifact as it slams into, fire goes off, and Matthias is still looking at you like, hey,
No, that was good. You can do it. I believe in you.
me too, me too.
Me too. I got faith, but I guess ran out of juice.
All right, so next up is Akin.
He's gonna surrender and rethink his life choices because he's realizing that he's joined a cult that's goal is to literally destroy the entire world.
You don't want to tell me any death sticks.
You. It is with sadness that I do this to my brother.
I need, including my BBEG, everybody to roll dex saving throws.
I'm not there.
The two that are there.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Gianu and Anfirth roll dex saving throws. And my guy has to roll dex.
Can
Wow,
I
he is
say?
on fire right now.
Can I
That's
say
amazing.
something to him though,
Yeah.
as a response?
Yeah.
I'm gonna say, can't be that sad seeing as you did it to everyone else.
It is a great pain to see my tribe revel in the past. Why couldn't you just join us? It breaks my heart.
And as he says that, an explosion of fire comes up everywhere as a firestorm comes down on you guys.
Ooh, that's a big one.
So, what is your dex saving throws?
19.
Fail.
Dex.
Just barely.
18.
Fail. So that will be 7d10 fire damage.
Mm-hmm.
And my guy's going to take half as well, because he gets hit by it as well. You see complete no care at all that they're damaging one another with attacks. There's no anger between them. There is no it almost seems like this is expected in the way this battles erupt. There's no true allies when battle is occurring. If you wish not to get hurt, get out of the way or put the animal down. This is 10, 20, 32 points of fire damage. Half to the BBEG. So that would be 16.
I saved on my concentration check.
How much was it again?
32.
32.
Objects in the area ignite into flames that aren't being worn or carry. So you see all around this area where there was plants and vines all just erupt into fire, and the pit itself begins to boil and pop even hotter, and you can see it begins jumping from like side to side and onto the railings, that entire spore pit of sand and sinew. That will end Akin's turn. I should pull the initiative. Running too long. Okay. And that will be layer action. You see the leader of the Creed raise his hand up a little bit, and you see bark growing around his hands, and then he puts his hand out towards the pit, and it shoots out like a splinter in to it, and all of a sudden the spores come out and they start populating into the air, and now there are spores within the area. now floating around, represented by D20s. All right. Top of the order. It is the BBEG's turn.
the bee-bag.
Actually,
No.
since
Yeah.
we're right at the top of the initiative order, do you
Yeah,
mind
wanna
if we
take a
take a 5-minute break?
Yeah, go take care of your kids. We can stop.
Yeah.
It's water time. Hydro is fucking morphed into a beastie boy.
Kratos was a shaman.
Yeah.
Anyway,
If you
we're
do
back.
hair.
We're back. Welcome back from your break. Top of the order, it is BBEG's turn. Thank you.
No, the bee bag.
The bee bag is going to see the earth elemental. Yeah, let me make a check. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I had to check, had to see if he knew something, and then okay. And see if he had the spell slot for it.
Nah,
Looks at
of course
you,
not.
Ganu, and he goes,
Very strong choice.
and then you see him take his claws and he smacks them together. And I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw, same with Anfirth.
20.
Save.
Noise.
That is the DC.
What was the DC?
20.
20.
Well, I didn't get that. 7.
Okay. A thunderclap goes off and does thunder damage. That'll be 10, 19 points of thunder damage. Half as much on a save. Ganu, you are a rock elemental. You are vulnerable to thunder damage.
That's
Oh
true.
no.
You will take double as you realize this druid would absolutely know the vulnerabilities of many wild shapes.
He said, "Oh yeah, that tracks." Yeah.
As a master druid himself. That will end his turn and bring up Ganu's turn. Punch.
Punch it. Yeah,
Go for it.
crashing down. Over the heads.
Can't be vulnerable if all your enemies are dead.
True. Very true. Mm-hmm. Where is the thing? 16.
16 does not hit.
No. How about 22?
That definitely hits.
Oh, sweet. Okay. Okay. 13 bludgeoning.
Okay. As a reply to my girlfriend because she's concerned about me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I told her and my mom how depressing. All right. but I'm good, but I'm not, but I'm good, but I'm not. Anyway, so, where were we? You did how many damage? How much?
13 bludgeoning.
Oh, look at that. Makes it nice and even. He doesn't look even a little hurt. It's amazing when you don't have 3 other people.
I'm going to use a second of my bonus action
Yeah.
to heal myself as a, wild
Sure.
shape heal.
Yeah, certainly.
He's regenerating.
As you see some of your rocks come right like off the ground and they form up into you. Matthias, your turn as you are spewed out.
I am?
Yeah. Oh no, you're
Wonderful.
not.
Okay. All right. I was gonna roll
No,
on it,
you're
but I
not.
was like,
no,
oh.
you're not. You're still stuck in the cage,
All right.
fuck you. So that'll
right, well-
be 10 points. What was? Yeah, 10 more points of damage to you. So that'll be 10 of force damage, we'll say, instead of psychic this time. As you can see, the jailer itself begin to put itself back together.
Okay. Does the eye reappear?
No.
Okay.
How would that happen?
I would have to check. So physical damage from the outside specifically destroyed the cell, or can I literally just pull out a dagger and cut myself out?
Try.
I mean, I'm gonna feel dumb if it's the solution, and I, could have done this all along.
Yeah.
I will draw a Tax Blade for the first time in a while and take a swipe at the cage.
Sure.
That'll be 19, which won't do it.
Clanks right off.
Yep, sure does.
Okay. Anything
Bonus
else?
action.
Yeah.
Let's see. Certainly do something.
Hide.
Yeah, I cower in my own shadow.
Faith, you better
Nah,
play hard.
that's it. I got nothing. Sorry.
No need to
Jailer's
apologize.
turn. Wisdom saves from Ganu's
Yeah.
sister, from Faith, and from Show.
24.
Save.
You can't cage me.
22.
Save.
You can't cage her. She knows her
Natural
tricks.
2. She is. I'm not even giving her disadvantage like I should be. In she goes. She goes into the center, and all of a sudden, the eye comes out.
Oh yeah, it's eyeball
Faith,
time.
your turn.
I
it.
am going
Do
to
it.
do Eldritch Blast.
They work outside the cage.
Yes.
Hell yeah, brother.
I'm gonna do one. I've got 3 beams. I'm gonna
Okay.
start with the first one on the eye.
Flap.
Hit it.
That's a natural 20.
Oh, you obliterate the eye. It doesn't even see it coming.
Send that right my way.
Ha ha ha.
That is
I'm not funny. You don't have to
a
laugh.
I went ha ha.
Yeah, there it is.
That's what you deserve.
You're not wrong. I just made a bad joke.
17 force damage to the eye.
17. Let's go. Isn't that the sound Roger Rabbit makes when he's like about to go into the? Anyway.
You might be onto something.
As that explodes, since you crit it, both Ganu's sister comes out and Matthias exits out of the cage. Both come
You're
out.
my hero.
Okay. And then outside of that, is it just like you know what? I'm gonna throw the last 2 beams at the center of cage. Just like at the center of it.
Sure.
So that is a 31
Hits.
and a 28.
Hits.
Nice.
So that's gonna be 12 force and 15 force. 27
27 points.
total force damage.
You notice it's not as effective as it normally should be.
Okay.
It is very hardy in the center. So 27. Okay, it's looking hurt.
And there we go.
1 second.
He's texting important people in his life. Get him.
No, Ganu is the important person in his life.
It's his
Not-
arc.
Not
He's
Ryan.
the main character.
Ganu.
Oh, look at this. Where'd I get this doohickey? Anywho, where were we? Faith, Anfirth. It's Anfirth's turn, right? Yeah, what's your initiative? Yeah.
I'm just gonna swing at him again.
Go for it.
Do it.
26.
Yeah, that definitely.
I'm just gonna roll all of my attacks at this point.
Mhm.
24.
Yep.
And
Nice.
behind him, I'm going to summon an Ice Wraith.
Do it. You won't.
I did. And 19.
You got it. 19 hit.
Beautiful. So, that would be 12 plus 11. Did the thunder versus radiant damage change anything last time? It didn't seem to have any different kind of effect.
No, it didn't.
Okay, I'm just gonna lump everything together then.
It's so satisfying to roll so many dice all at once.
Okay. I found your nice little ice wraith. All right, damage.
Let's see, 29 plus 23.
Mm-hmm.
That's 52.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
That's a mixture of bludgeoning and thunder and radiant.
Okay.
And he cannot regain hit points until the start of my next turn,
Very good.
and he is slowed by 20 feet.
Okay. You see, as you crack into him, the wraith stabs into his back. You see, it becomes more primal. You can see more barks come out of him, more growls and howls as his claws begin to extend further. His face comes out a little more muzzled. His eyes begin getting more bloodshot and angry. You can see that his skin itself, you can see some of that pour and like the porous gas starts coming out of his skin a little bit as you're doing more damage, but he's still okay.
And this spore behind me, does it appear to, like, is it doing anything? Is it moving towards me? Like, what?
It seems like it's just chinchilling right now, but it seems ominous. Just floating
well,
there, all
I'm out of
menace
actions
like.
for now, so. Yeah, I'm gonna try to walk up out of the reach of Akin.
Okay.
So walk up towards the BBG.
Sure. Do you have any opportunity attack things that prevents him from attacking you?
Nope.
Okay. I'm gonna make a top opportunity attack.
He's just calling him a punk bitch.
29 to hit.
I'm going to use, what is it, Silvery Barbs.
Silvery Bobs! 26 to hit.
That just hits, unfortunately.
Let's go.
But I give Ganu advantage on his next attack, ability check, or saving throw.
Okay.
So this will be. As you go to run away, he, out of his hand, these ironwood darts come out and stab into you. That is going to be 9 piercing damage, and that would be necrotic, 3 necrotic damage, and you are poisoned. Status effect for the next 3 turns. You'll take 3 points of necrotic damage at the start of each of your turns. A total of 9 overtime. Over 3 rounds.
Is he able to move though?
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
second.
totally.
Ah!
He turns
Are you
into a
going-
raven and runs away.
Are you going to try and flank him?
I mean, I can.
This is a nice line we've made.
Very good.
That's a juicy lightning bolt.
Okay. Next up is Akin, who is going to attack Gyanu. He's going to cast 5 foot wide, 60 foot long line. Sunbeam. I need a Constitution
close.
saving throw from Gyanu and Anferth and the BBEG.
Do we know his name?
I don't. He never told you his name, and I wrote it down.
Okay.
21.
Definitely wrote it
Uh,
down. Do you really need to know his name? Who knows?
17.
No, I don't. I don't really care, but I was just wondering if you
Okay.
if I
He
missed
definitely
it.
Oh,
has.
you have advantage.
I will be back in a
Ryan.
moment.
Good luck.
Oh, I do?
Yeah, because of Silver Barb.
Okay. 17.
Damn it.
Fail. You take 68 radiant damage and is blinded until your next turn. Are you
That's
immune to blinded
6d8.
though? Because you have tremor
No.
sense as a.
Oh, well, I do have tremor sense, yes.
Yeah.
So blind does nothing.
Yep. Undead oozes have advantage on this. Undead and oozes have disadvantage. Never mind. I was like, that doesn't make sense. Okay. And then what was your save, Anford?
21.
Yeah, you save. You're good. So you'll take half, or do you take none? Failed save, creature takes half as much. Okay, and isn't blinded. Okay, so that will be 68. Where are my D8s? I don't have D&D Beyond. So that's 12 for 3. 6, 18, 23 points of radiant damage. You can create a new line of radiance as an action on any turn until it's spent. And yeah, so that's just going to keep on going. He has to maintain concentration.
Oh, he's concentrating on that?
Yeah, he can refire it every round.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay. Now clear to you, Ganu, the outbreak of this disease definitely inside your tribe, and the downfall has definitely come from the inside with Akin's corruption. And it has been hit with the sunbeam. You can feel just the betrayal and confusion, because it's uncertain whether or not it was his own choice or he was deceived or corrupted. Something to find out. Anyway, Show? Oh, he's supposed to go after Show. My bad. So, Show, it doesn't really matter since you're in it. Show.
It's fine.
Your turn.
The eyeball was hit by the Eldritch Blast, so I'm assuming it's not around, or it is around.
The eyeball's not around anymore, but you did see successful Eldritch Blast go at the stomach and do some damage, but not as non-effective damage as normal.
Okay. Matthias is still in the cage, right?
No, he's out.
She freed
The
me
crit
too.
freed everybody. If you crit the eye, it frees everybody, which you found out.
Well, Show found out. I didn't find out. Okay. Well, I'll make some stomach attacks then, if that's the case.
Sure. You can try to make some attacks against the chest.
20.
That hits. That's the armor class.
Okay. And 21. Alright.
21 hits.
21.
There you are.
Okay. Let me roll, please. Okay. Doot. Oh my god, Doot. Alright. And when we add all those together, we get a number. 15, 25, 20, Well, 37 damage.
Nice.
3 of which is lightning damage.
Okay.
Or
So,
maybe it's... Yes, lightning damage.
you said 37.
Yeah.
It is looking really hurt.
Yeah, it is.
As you slam into it and lightning starts going out, you see the cages begin to lose their luster. The shine begins to start rusting as the thing itself continues to slouch now in its demeanor, no longer standing tall. It is not looking good.
Dude.
Layer action. It
Oh.
swings with its cages at Faith and Matthias, and then
Not
all
me.
the spores are going to go and travel and hit. So how many are there? The big one. So 1, 2, 3. So two spores will go for Ganu, and one will go for Anfirth.
Not the spores.
So first we'll do the cages. So we got to make attack rolls for the cages. So Matthias, that's a 22 to hit, and 24 to hit against Faith.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to use my reaction to activate my Time Shifter's Mantle.
Okay.
If a large or smaller creature hits you with, this is probably larger, this is probably huge or gargantuan. Isn't
Yes.
it?
Yes.
Never
yes,
mind
yes.
then. I take it on the chin.
What the hell
But
does
did
that
you
mean?
roll with disadvantage?
No,
Okay, I have a Cloak of Displacement, so please roll with disadvantage.
that was higher. 25.
Okay. I'll take it.
What does that mean?
You hit me. Yes.
He doesn't do anything
Okay.
fancy.
Yeah. The Time Shifter's Mantle only works on like normal size stuff. This thing is
15
too
points
big.
of piercing damage to each of you, and 5 points of bleeding for the next 3 rounds.
Excellent.
Oh, I was supposed to take another 10.
Yep, and that's it. You're no longer bleeding.
Thank you.
It has expired as you patch yourself up a little bit and your blood clots. Okay. Cho covered in blood. The others covered in blood at this point. The spores, they're going to do 10 points of necrotic damage, so 20 total to Ganu, 10 points to Anfirth, and I need Constitution saving throws. And they are off.
Wait,
Oof.
there we go.
They pop
So
and explode at
two came after me.
Yes.
11.
11? Okay. You'll take, you'll have disadvantage on your attacks for the next turn.
Oh, okay.
You are constantly coughing from this spore
Yep.
cloud.
Could be worse.
Constitution, you said?
Yes,
Total 20.
you're good. You take the shots one after the other, and you're a rock elemental. You're not breathing shit. You're good. All right, top of the order. BBEG. He is going to attempt to pick up Anfirth and throw him into the pit.
Pit?
This is a strength contest.
This would be athletics or
Athletics?
acrobatics.
Yeah, athletics
it's
or
a-
acrobatics.
It would,
That's
it
it.
would,
Yeah.
be, it would,
It's a
it
shove
would be
check, essentially,
Yeah.
it would be his athletics
versus my
athletics
athletics.
versus Anfirth's athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
Oof. It was on 18 and then it went to 4.
Oh
Oof.
no.
This
But 13
is-
is the total.
What was yours total?
13.
13. Mine's a natural 17. So I can give you the modifier now. He picks up Anfirth into the air.
Be born anew!
And tosses Anfirth into the pit. That'll be his turn. Ganu, it is your turn. You currently see
okay.
you cannot out DPS these two people right now by yourself. You
Yeah.
are in a very vulnerable situation. And your friend has
can
just been
I-
thrown into the pit.
Can I try to get him out?
Sure.
Like, before he's in there too long?
Sure. You can definitely try that.
Okay. What do you want me to do?
Describe it to me. Don't tell me what I want to do. What do you want to do? The world's your
Okay.
oyster. He's inside this pit of spores.
Well, if I could, I would want to see if I could catch him before he lands in there.
The guy
if I
uses action,
can't-
so I'm not going to let you do that.
Yeah,
But,
yeah.
like, as he's in, right? Shh, the spores are going off. The hands are still in the air. Some limbs have not been submerged.
Well, how far is the distance he has to fall?
10 feet.
Okay, that's
And there was like 15 above when he tossed him
sure.
down.
Yeah,
Falling mechanics are weird in D&D.
they are. So that being the case, I will stone meld into the ground
Yeah.
and reach my arm out and under and scoop him out.
Yeah, give me a... I'm thinking... What do you guys think for grabbing somebody again? Athletics?
Yeah, athletics.
Yeah,
I have
give
to
me-
lift him.
Probably.
Yeah. Yeah, give me athletics. Give me another athletics check.
Okay. Ooh, nice. Athletics. Yeah. That's funny. That's gonna be a 30.
Oh,
Nice.
Wow.
Our natural 19.
scooping out Anfirth onto and underneath them, comes back, appears out of the spores. Anfirth is covered in spores and has growths on him. Anfirth, you have 2 points of exhaustion.
Oof.
Ganu saved him from waywards. Waywards. Okay. Anything else, Ganu?
That's my action.
Okay.
So if that's my action,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to use a bonus action to heal myself and end my turn.
You got it. Matthias, it is your turn.
Okay. Thing is teetering, right?
It is.
All right. I will dodge roll aside, pull my crossbow, and loose an arrow towards its stomach.
Go for it.
Okay, that's a good roll for once. 29.
Hits.
Wonderful.
Pierces through finally. Through the veil.
That is 10 points of damage because I've used most of my resources.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Do I have any bonus action spells? What's going on here?
You notice it's just not doing the damage it needs to. It still hurt, but you guys are chipping away.
Okay. Yeah, I'll use my movement to get out of, to get far away from it, so hopefully I don't get smacked again. Oh, I hemorrhage a little bit too.
Mm-hmm. Don't worry that.
You
You can't get too far away because there's only like 25 feet in each direction before the spikes on the cage.
I press myself against the spikes. No. Yeah, no, I think that's it. I don't have a good bonus action spell right
Okay,
now.
it is now the jailer's turn. The jailer goes and just picks up all of Ganu's tribe into his stomach and into the cages. And you see it begin to heal a little bit from them and starts draining what life force is left of them. That'll be its turn, as they're all worried, screaming, or saying nothing. Faith, it is your turn, as you see the eye has appeared again.
All right. I am gonna dump all 3 beams of my Eldritch Blast at the eye.
Okay. We'll say you're going to try and hit it all at once.
Yes. One does not hit.
Okay.
One is a 30 and one is a 21.
Yeah, what was the other one that doesn't hit?
A 1.
Definitely doesn't hit. You're correct. Okay. Go ahead and roll the damage on the other two.
21.
It spews out a bunch from the inside of it. The eye retracts. It's on death's door.
Nice. Finish him.
I am going to... I'm going to try something. I'm going to try to put a healing light into myself to see, because, oh, that's 5 points of damage.
Mhm.
To see if I can curb the bleeding.
Read healing light to me. Is there any
It's just it's basically a healing word. It's just like a
healing? Is that what paladins have?
Specifically not a spell, and it's different than the lay on hands.
That's what I was looking for. Because lay on hands cures any like poisons or something, right? Or diseases or
Correct.
you can use 5 points to cure a disease
yes,
or a poison.
that would stop damage over time.
Okay.
But if yours can do that, yes. If not, no.
No, but I gain 6 health
Yeah.
back.
So you're mitigating it. You're going net positive. Okay,
What we're all about here.
Anfirth, it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm gonna start my turn by using a hero action.
Good idea.
Oh shit, yeah.
These fucking guys. All right, I gotta get D&D Beyond that. D&D. Minimize that. Let's go to storage on the nope. Tabula rasa. Let's go here and thanks. Here. You didn't roll it to me yet. All right. All ready for it.
Do I roll it just to you? or-
Just to me.
Yeah. Okay.
Fuck me, game. Ooh. In this moment, disoriented, exhausted, partially blinded by the fungus, you dig deep down, and in this moment, you know you can support or save somebody around you in this moment. You can have a support action to help somebody by you in some way. How would you like to try and help Ganu is your only close ally?
Well, kind of in a weird spot for that.
I have an idea, but do you have anything?
Not really. I mean, the only thing is to try to distract or something to help him attack, but that's the only thing I
So
can
I'm
think
going to
of,
say
but-
you lean forward onto Ganu's fist, and you channel that inner strength, and you can feel Arax's touch on you. You pass this ice energy onto Ganu's fist. Ganu, your next attack will crit.
Oh,
Nice.
I'll
okay.
take that.
And now your turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna keep wailing on this guy.
Okay.
Am I laying down?
Yes, so you have to use half your movement to stand up.
Yeah, well, I stand up. And can I make it to the other side of this guy, or am I? Should have. So that he is flanked.
You can't get
Or
all
not.
the way behind him because
Yeah.
it's half your move. Unless, how much do you have? 60 feet
No,
movement or 30?
No. I'm not gonna be able to make it all the way.
Okay.
All right. Well, then I'm just gonna attack him. I do have
Yeah.
disadvantage, but
Go for it.
kind of out of stuff to do, unfortunately.
Beat his ass.
As the wayward crew, depleted on the resources, wavering after immense fights, that's a hit. Oh, you have disadvantage. What's the second one? That's still a hit. Did you
Both
shoot 20s in a row? Yeah.
Yeah, with disadvantage. Yeah.
Absolutely. Blinded. Giving your friend the ice powers. You can feel Araxis on your shoulders, guiding your strike. Crack
And
into
20
him.
22 for the ice wraith as well.
Beautiful.
Nice. Feels good.
Damage
Yeah.
time.
8 plus 10 plus 7. Oof. What's that? 25.
25 total?
Nope. I still have my other stuff. So the
Cool.
thunder from the flail and the radiant from the
Mm-hmm.
25 additional. So that's 50 total.
Okay.
Oh, and I took, what did I take? 5 damage
Yeah.
from the poison?
Yes. Necrotic.
Oh, okay. Yeah, either way.
Yeah. Gotta do a little mathy, man.
Yep.
That's still fine. Okay. You crack into him, ice exploding and shatters.
Now there's some primal fight in you. I think that bath did a lot of good for you. Now you're hitting right.
I hit you harder last time.
Joe. That's fair. That is fair. Joe, I believe it's your turn.
Right then, let's get this jailer boy.
Boy.
Oh, and when I hit him
Yes.
with
can't heal.
my full, yeah, he can't heal, but I push him 5 feet away from me.
Okay.
I'm gonna swing at the jailer boy.
Do it, you punk.
Oh, it's not looking good. All right, 25 and
looking
a
good.
12.
What was it? 12 doesn't hit the 7
Yeah.
of them. 25 will hit.
I am gonna just hope that this is enough damage, eh? Oh, yeah, we're.
Remember, it's
feeling
half.
good. Doesn't matter.
This guy's...
31 damage.
How do you want to do this?
Yeah. I got max. I almost max rolled. So.
Let's go.
I would like to. I'm hitting the stomach, right?
Yes.
I'm gonna like throw out the Kusarigama and it's
Yep.
gonna like pierce into him,
Mm-hmm.
and then I'm gonna like, you know how when you're fishing you have to like set the hook into the
Mhm.
fish.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm gonna like do that into the stomach of it, and
Yeah.
then like pull on it so that I can like get some momentum and like run in, and then just like jump in, like drop kick it in.
Yeah.
So I
Snaps
do
into
that.
him, and as you go with a flourish, you can see like both its arms as the damage goes in. It releases the cages. They go to the ground with all Ganu's tribesmen and women there, and it begins to evaporate as you just cause with this pierce the entirety of it, just the metal to break, and it just shatters. It becomes all rusted all around him, and just in this explosion, you're just standing there, show in the middle of it all as the rust, like little bits of rust powder coming down. The entirety of the cage.
I collect some.
Sure. You can put out a little tube,
Yeah.
put some of that rust in there.
Nice.
All the cages are gone. All of them are freed in this moment. Layer action up top. 2 more spores are left, and they're both going to go for Ganu. Constitution saving throw. 20 more points of necrotic damage. As the last of the spores have been used.
Okay, so 20 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Constitution saving throw.
And you see, like, at the end of the turn, he reaches his hand out and he just pushes it forward, closes his fist, and they come towards you.
Okay, 22.
Save, you're good. No other effects. You can slam side to side, but you're slowly rising that ice fist up into the air. Top of the order, Matthias, you can hear the fighting going on upstairs. Everybody can. The cracks and the bellows and the explosions now that down here's fight has subsided. What is your group doing?
Okay, I'm gonna make my way up there.
It will take
What
your
can
group 1 round to get upstairs.
Okay. I will use my bonus action to dash and hopefully get behind a pillar.
You will get there this round.
Yes.
As you bolt up the ladder on your turn, you go through the mirrors, jump through the entrance, run through the supply room, and up into the area. You can see a rock elemental fighting against 2 beast-like monsters and a totally fucked up Anfer with all sorts of fungus and spores on him. You see spores floating out into the air, not the ones that hit anymore, but just little particles in the air. You can see there's quite a battle going on with this monster in front of your friends. You assume that to be the leader of the creed here, and you can see that the individual Akin has turned on your friends, and you do see he still has the acorn on his person.
Okay. With my dash, how close can I get to him?
No, you're there. That's as far as you get. See where
Okay.
you are on the board? Top view?
No. Am I
You're
looking at
behind the pillar.
Okay,
Yeah.
I see. All right. In that case, I will, for the first time on Vigilus, I'll raise it up and use my foot to kick out the kickstand and deploy it. So it will be a sentry that I can use on my bonus actions to make another attack,
Ooh.
which is a feature of this weapon that I have never used before. But
go.
as my action on this turn, I will just reach down, pull the trigger, and fire it.
Okay.
That's a 24 to hit on
Akin?
Atkin, yeah.
Yeah, that hits for sure.
Okay.
Currently doing some damage to your boy.
That is going to be 13 plus sneak attack. He's engaged, right?
Yeah, of course.
All
Yeah,
right,
I'm right next to
13.
him.
So 17 points of piercing damage. He needs to make a concentration check.
Yeah,
You bet he does.
say that.
But okay, you see, Matthias sprinting all the way up, setting it down, pulling a trigger all in a moment's notice. Concentration check. Let me look. He's gonna make it. What's he got to beat?
Half of the damage, so he would just have to beat a 10 in this case.
Natural 16. So I don't even.
Okay, he's good.
Fires. So he's all right.
But I bother him.
You sure do. Matthias. Okay. Then how was it Matthias' turn? I forgot. Okay, good, sure. Yes, Matthias,
Yeah.
and then
Did you
Fate.
skip Ganu?
I must. Did I? What happened?
Yeah, I think you skipped Ganu.
I skipped Ganu and the BBEG.
Okay.
Oh, it's because you guys finished what you're doing. I'll just say to Faith
Yeah.
and Show, actually, though. I'll get you guys running. Both you guys, if you're traveling, you'll be running.
Okay.
I am gonna look at Show and be like, we gotta get there quick, and I'm gonna cast Fly on myself and Show so that we can move 60
I
feet.
mean,
around.
I can do this real quick if you want to save your spell.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
Uh,
Dimension door.
Yeah, I can dimension door. But
Okay.
the thing is, I don't know about Matthias.
Matthias is
He
gone.
already sprinted. He already
He's
glowed.
there.
Alright, then,
I'm already
then
there.
We're just dimension dooring.
I
Yeah.
already shot the dude in the back, man.
Yeah,
I'm there.
We're just dimension dooring. We don't need to do this. Save your fly.
You guys dimension door to the doorway you saw last that you didn't go through. So you go right up to that entrance, and you can see Matthias' arrow just hit as you two walk through. So now we'll reset the order now that he's in there, because there is a sunbeam check that has to happen before a full reset. So he maintained concentration, so I need another sunbeam on all 3 people. Oh, no. On
Is it his turn?
just Ganu. He hasn't had a turn.
Huh.
Can't even manage.
Right, Matthias? No, Show. That's what happened, right? Show finished it. That's what happened.
I killed the jailer, and then
Yeah,
things
and
got
then it
all
should
out
be
of
his
whack.
turn.
Yeah.
And then I just let the other 3 catch up because I want the other 3 in the fight. So he should have had a turn before Matthias shot him, but that's fine. Let me get that.
I'm a
up.
rogue.
So
I'm a cheater. What can I say?
I need 5 foot, 60 foot long. So yeah, it's only gonna hit Ganu. I need you to give me a Constitution saving throw as his sunbeam goes off.
Okay. Constitution 18.
That's a fail. Your boy is a seasoned adventurer like you. 6
Not for long.
That
He's
is
about to be seasoning
30
the dirt with his
radiant
corpse.
damage.
How much?
30 radiant damage.
Oh.
Living on the edge, my friend. Okay. That will get to the top of the order. It is 10:14. I think we stop there, as you guys will continue the boss fight next time we meet.
Let me come
Oh,
with this with
God.
some fresh energy.
Yeah.
GG, boys.